We're doing another fantasy football mock draft. It's August, so that's all we're going to do this month. So I'm going to post the link here. Well, it looks like we already have almost the full room right now. We need a 7, a 10, and a 12, so we have 3 spots. I'm posting this link. I'm going to post it on X if this doesn't fill by the time we do the intros. Nuggets disappeared. I don't know where he went. This is the WalterFootball.com After Dark show for here he is, August 13, 2025. Like I said, we're doing a fantasy football mock draft. Before we get into everything, please hit like, subscribe, comment below, share this video. Visit the link in the description for their merch store. I'm wearing one of the new shirts. It is our 100% USDA man t-shirt. So it's a shout out to Matt Millen, of course. So if you want to support this show and the site and everything else, you can go here. We have a 15% off sale right now for all t-shirts. You can change them into hoodies or long sleeve or women's tank tops or infant onesies even. So you can do that. We have our mugs. We have our apron. We have a new shirt. We have the Adam Aaron F Me t-shirt. If you lost money in AMC like I did, you can buy this shirt to make yourself feel better about yourself a little bit and stick it to Adam Aaron. You can go to Amazon, buy my books. The most recent one is the Jerks of the College Years, where I made fun of people. I went to Penn State with for 6 years. Also, please consider super chats, super stickers. It's the best way to support the show. Like really, you guys. Well, so much RMAC. It gave us an amazing super chat last week. Also, John Sanders and Slew and all you other guys have really been just really helpful here. Like I can't say that enough because YouTube ads pay nothing and you guys keep the show going. All right. So we are joined tonight by 2 fabulous guests from top to bottom. We have Butters and then Nuggets. Nuggets doesn't agree, but I think you guys are fabulous. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really fabulous, but I'll take it as a compliment here. But no,
we're super and we're fabulous. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I did tell you.
I couldn't resist.
I did tell you of a new shirt idea, but I did not realize it was a Nike idea. So maybe I should pass on that.
Actually, I have the best shirt idea for Walter.
Okay, go ahead.
I see these signs everywhere, and I think Walter should capitalize on it. We say gay and retard in this house.
I think I've seen that shirt though.
No, there's no shirt. It's posters. But okay. I think we could capitalize on because nobody's actually put it on a shirt yet.
Okay.
Okay. You're not sure about my shirt? It's freaking Walter Goggins in Fallout. Like, if you don't approve of that, then get out.
Yeah, that's we're talking about him as an underrated actor.
He is.
Okay. Yeah, we have 1 spot left. We'll start as soon as it fills. Team 10 is the only spot that's open. So if this doesn't fill in like a minute, I'm going to post this on X. But yeah, we've had not so sure about the Nuggets t-shirt, and
not everyone can be perfect.
Apron Freed. Yeah, absolutely. We used to get banned. The apron used to get banned on our channel, but not anymore. It's kind of like
insane.
Yeah, we had the Squirrel Live Matters t-shirt was getting banned too, and I submitted like 20 times. I think I finally wore them down because they finally stopped banning it. And I didn't think the Adam Aaron F Me t-shirt would go over well because it's actually like a person's name, like the CEO of AMC's name. But they greenlighted it like right away, so maybe they lost money too. So
I might be finally beating Shady Advice tonight in DFS. So there's that. Because that fucker stole 3 fantasy world championship baseball tickets from me. But I might finally be getting revenge tonight, which pisses me off. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, I digress. Hi, it's football. Let's fucking go because it's fucking time.
It is, yeah. So I
miss football.
Yeah, everyone does. I just posted this on Twitter, so it should fill soon. How prepared are you guys for your fantasy football season? Because I know Butters has been on here a couple of times, but like how far along are you guys in your preparation?
I'm checking out strength of schedule. I'm trying to figure out the sleepers. I mean, obviously I'm in Boston, and oh, by the way, I was not on Justin Rose.
My favorite golfers, by the way. So.
Okay, by the way, we bet Justin Rose. We Butters and I bet him to win the British. Yeah. And we were on. We just didn't know he was going to win this one. I mean, I do have to admit, I did bet JJ Spawn when he was, in contention. obviously he didn't win, and I should have remembered. Oh shit, he lost to Rory in a playoff earlier this year. I didn't. Good thing that I bet him top 5 and top 10 because that covered everything. So
I bet Tommy Fleetwood, and that didn't work out.
Tommy has some. I can't explain Tommy Fleetwood other than like it's gonna sound horrible. There's like a thing on X about Tommy Fleetwood putting, and it has like the guy with the cross eyes trying to bet. And
we're live, by the way. Keep going.
I bet Tommy Fleetwood. It's like cross-eyed.
He is.
You're just bubbles at that point from Trailer Park Boys or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
All right.
That show.
Yeah, do the right thing.
So
no,
Jason,
you didn't do the right thing.
No.
Jason, Bajan are off the board. You're up, Nuggets. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I know. Ugh, damn it. We are in a PPR league. F it. We are going to do. Hate their schedule, but F it.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, I mean that's who
Their
I would have
schedule
taken.
Sucks.
It's the toughest schedule in the NFL, like 100%.
The Giants are worse, and the Giants and Broncos are worser than the Lions. But yes, you are correct.
So it depends on what you look at. So Slew in the chat, he sent us this great Excel sheet where he calculated the strength of schedule based on my own power rankings. And so based on that, the Lions have the toughest schedule. The Giants have the 4th toughest schedule. I can't remember who's second and third. I have it right here, actually. Eagles are second, Cowboys are third, Giants 4th, Bears 5th, for those wondering. The 5 easiest schedules are Niners, easiest, then Patriots, Saints, Bills, and then Panthers. So
yeah, it's way too early to take like a Trey Hendrickson or anything like that. Or not Trey Henderson. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this dude's name. The dude who returned for a kickoff with the Patriots.
Yeah,
from Ohio State.
Yeah.
That dude is like insane. But I'm not gonna take him right here. No. Like you're crazy if you do.
Yeah, no, you definitely are. Because he's going. I just did a draft earlier tonight, and Butters, you're up. So while you decide, I'll say, I did my 153rd fantasy football draft tonight, and
Jesus Christ,
and I took. I was
saying I got a 12-inch cock, and I should be in porn.
I mean that'd be great, but no, I had the 9th pick.
Just tell your wife.
What'd you say?
Just don't tell your wife.
Don't tell my wife I'm in porn. I think she'd know, right? She'd find out eventually.
Sorry,
I don't know. Someone will tell her.
I got it. I mean, like, holy shit. The team I'm avoiding, though, by most is Miami. Miami's a fucking dumpster fire.
I love Achane. I've been avoiding everyone.
I know. I'm literally
100%.
I'm literally debating on 2, maybe 3 right now. But right now, I'm debating between Brian Thomas and Achane right now.
Well, you have 30
Why
seconds.
are you deciding? Just pick Achane and call it a day.
Yeah, I probably have to.
That's what your wife said.
Jeez.
I haven't done
yet. Just Butters. Just hold on. I'm gonna put it up there, and I just hold on. Nuggets coming in for a spike. Oh, Walter, thank you for doing this for us.
I love having you guys on. It's always a blast. We should note that you won't have stuff thrown at you in the show like in the past.
I won't, because I actually have a get out of jail free card because I sent the kids to New Hampshire with the wife. So enjoy your spa day, but you have to deal with the kids while I am here alone. Oh well, sorry.
I'm just trying to envision Walter right now with 2 cucumbers on his eyes right now, with the towel around his head or something, because you said the spa day.
You think Walter does cucumbers?
I've never even considered. I don't know why.
Walter, I think if he ever did that, he might be
Bucky
lose his man card.
Oh yeah, I think anyone who does that loses their man card.
You do a spa, you do a sauna, fine.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. You do a Like a steam room, cool. But you
I
don't
love
eat
the steam
cucumbers first. Yeah, I
Yeah,
go to the Borgata. I have a steam
Yeah.
room. It's great, beautiful. But the minute I have to put cucumbers on my eyes, there's a bigger problem.
No, it's cucumbers and ranch. That's it. Like, you don't put that stuff in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right,
Exactly.
Butters, you're up. We had 4 running backs go in a row: Genty, Irving, Henry,
Jesus.
McCaffrey.
Yeah. Okay, can
Um,
we talk about McCaffrey for a second? Because
oh
like
yeah, we have to.
is this dude like cooked or are we like crazy? Wait, hold on. Who needs to do Nuggy Fresh? Okay, I actually kind of respect it that he calls himself Nuggy Fresh. I'm sure you know what, Nuggy Fresh. Find me on X or through here. I will DM you $50 because that's the best name I've seen so far.
Well, there you go. You made $50 by just coming into a mock draft. So congrats,
And
Nuggy
take it-
Fresh.
Nuggy Fresh, I approve. I approve of Nuggy Fresh, and I approve of that message. So yes,
Nice. All my favorite running backs are gone. I love Chase Brown. I love Bucky Irving, Achan, even Josh Jacobs. So this is
Okay.
looking pretty.
There's
bleak
2 things
here.
we can talk about: Christian McCaffrey and his injury. We got to talk about Stafford and his back.
Yeah.
Third, we got to talk about Jordan Love and his thumb, which is freaking me out because like week 1 he can't go. Is Jacobs just going to be the workhorse and screw all the Packers wide receivers?
Well,
Like,
you got a mobile quarterback as his backup too. So
do
Man,
we?
This is rough. So I'm up. Man, all the guys like this is a sharp room here. So usually I get
you
someone
need
like
to be to learn.
what'd you say?
This is a good position for you because you got to learn from all different
Yeah.
angles.
I've taken this guy not often, but I'm gonna take Drake London. I don't love the upside, but he's safer.
That's I gotta take this guy.
So you took McConkey. Okay,
Who's
do you want
PPR target? I mean, how can I not?
Yeah.
My
Do you wanna
only
talk about-
issue is their offensive line. Their offensive line is a
Yeah, now that guy went down, I'm a little worried. I ain't gonna lie, but the targets are there. Like
I think the offensive line being worse could help him because his ADOT's lower than some of the guys they drafted, like Trey Harris and Lambert Smith. Like
and
if you don't-
Najee just seems to be like out of commission because of his eye from a fireworks thing. Like Omari is like going way up in drafts.
Yeah, Marion Hampton looks great. No, but I think McConkey could be helped by the bad offensive line because if Herbert has to throw quicker.
Speaking of, there he goes.
Yeah, these are sharp drafters here. I can definitely tell. Like you had like McCaffrey fall to 203, for example. Real quick on McConkey, like I said, I think the bad offensive line helps him because Herbert, if he has to release the ball quicker, it's gonna be passes to Hampton, it's gonna be passes to McConkey, not like downfield shots to Trey Harris and downfield shots to Lambert Smith. McCaffrey, he went 203. He usually goes like 106, 107, 108. That's kind of like how we know this is a sharp draft here. I'm avoiding McCaffrey. I've drafted 153 times. I've taken McCaffrey like 3 or 4 times out of 153. I have no interest in him. I only did it like those 3 or 4 times to kind of like experiment to see what a team would look like with him. But I have not really had any interest in him, especially in the first round. Like he was like March, April, he was going like 201, 202. And even at that point, I was like, I don't like him very much. And now he's going 106, 107. It's kind of insane.
Did I just get gifted Josh Allen?
You did.
Because with the 5th easiest schedule, thank you, Jesus.
Well, I'm up here. I'm going to take the other running back, Kyron Williams. I like Hampton. I like Williams in the third round.
I like him.
He was never coming back to you, though.
No, I know he wasn't. But here's the thing. It was either him or Josh. And the thing about Kyron, he just got paid. That's my only concern.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so going back to McCaffrey. Oh, wow, Henderson 305.
Wow. Okay, somebody's listening to me. Now take Stephon Diggs and Drake May, but Drake May, he's from the South. He doesn't know where the boss is. I mean, okay, so there's so many reports out of Patriots training camp, like Drake May might be an idiot. I'm not kidding about this. Oh, you got to listen to these podcasts, which I'm listening to, about like they all like Drake May, but like he is trying to respond to hard coaching, but he can't. And then like you tell Drake, "Oh, Drake, we're gonna run this drill." He's like, "Okay." Like he has this like foghorn leghorn thing about him that like people are starting to like go like, "Oh crap, can this kid get a Josh McDaniel system?" Like today, he went 5 for 13.
Well, at least he can run. there's that.
Yeah,
Letters
that's the
are up, by the
only
way.
thing that's saving his ass. I mean, if this was Drew Bledsoe, like you done.
This is a tough decision right now.
Bledsoe would be cooked behind. If he played the last year for New England,
Oh my god,
he'd be cooked for that behind that offensive line.
that offensive line was dead regardless. I mean,
Yeah.
Mayo was an idiot.
Yeah,
and that's being nice.
Yeah, that's such a bad offensive line. Bledsoe held the
Okay.
ball forever. For those
Can
of
we
you who
talk
never
about
saw him play,
Can we talk about James Cook and his contract? Like, is he actually going to sign? And is like the Buffalo ownership with Pagula like actually going to pay him his money? 'Cause I don't think he is.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's not gonna get the money. I think he's gonna either take it or just hold out. I'd be shocked if he gets the money he wants.
What about McLaurin? Like, that's my other concern. Like, I watched the Patriots. I mean, granted, Patriots versus Commanders. No JD, I get it, but like they look awful. And the Patriots put 48 points. Granted, it's preseason. I get it, but like, you don't have McLaurin, and who's your number two? Like, did I actually see the number two?
Debo's number two.
But Debo got fat.
Last year he did. I mean, last year he had pneumonia.
Yeah, but he got super fat. Like his ass is the size of a moose. Am I crazy or?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really see him.
I'd rather rely on Ertz than anybody, but that's a whole other story.
Well, with McLaurin, I used to always draft him like late third, and then I'd get Daniels early fourth to have that stack. But now I'm pretty concerned about it. I don't know what he's asking for because like Sutton got paid money that he should probably earn, and he's not taking the contract. And they're both the same age.
Is Bo gonna have a regression?
I could see it happening. Yeah. I never thought his upside was super high. So I was always wary of what he did last year. But then again, he's coached by Sean Payton, who's just turned like water into wine with some of these quarterbacks he's had. So he at least has the coaching. So I don't necessarily think he's going to do that, but I'm worried about like the upside just not being there, and like maybe he just plateaus. Like maybe what we saw last year is like maybe like near his best, you know, and like he has like an equal year this upcoming season, you know. Well, that's kind of how I feel about him.
My only concern about like McLaurin is kind of like all these other like running backs, wide receivers. They sit out all of training camp. They sit out all the OTAs, and then they week 3 they have a tissue issue, like they pulled a hammy or something, like Christian Gonzalez did with the Patriots, and everyone's freaking out about the defense. So like, I'm like, do you just X him out of your pool or not? I mean, I understand the possible ceiling of McLaurin, but like the floor is also like he hasn't been doing crap. So what do you do?
Yeah, you're up, Nuggets.
Yeah, I know. I'm going with damn it. I'm not going with that asshole. I fucking hate him.
I will admit my pick because I went Jalen Daniels. I was between Jalen Daniels and T. Higgins, and I had to remind myself of the conversation we were having before Nuggets
Is
came
Higgins
on.
Gonna play because he doesn't have a contract yet.
Higgins?
Who's holding out in Cincinnati right now?
It's Trey Hendrickson.
And isn't it Higgins too?
No, Higgins.
No, he got paid.
They got.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Ignore me.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I'm just not high in the Bengals. Like everyone's getting.
I agree there,
and it's like it's kind of skeptical. I'm just. I'll wait for it to blow up my I said the same thing about Barkley last year. Barkley Like, oh, well, I was wrong.
Oh, it's the Butters curse. Here we go.
Right. But I don't know. It was just, I just don't have this high feeling about Cincinnati this year.
No,
You're not
it seems
wrong.
like everyone loves them, and I'm off of them. I have them going 7-10. Nuggets here up, but like
Yep.
like when I've said this before, but right after the Eagles beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, I posted I posted something on Twitter where I posted all the odds, and I was like, "Who's winning Super Bowl 60? Like, who's your best value pick?" And like almost everyone said Cincinnati. I'm like, really? They're horrible defense, offensive line shaky. Like all they have is Burrow, Chase, and Higgins, Chase Brown. That's it. Like they have nothing else. Yeah, it's pretty bleak. Devontae Adams is still there. It's pretty crazy. I've never seen it. He usually goes like late third. I know he's 33, but he's one of the best route runners in the NFL. So
well, it's round 4, as you said many times. Like, it's just pick the player that you. It's a weird void that you just pick someone that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I can pick Adams.
He always
goes late third.
Who's your quarterback? Like, is it Garoppolo or is it Stafford? Like, there's a lot of ifs inside of the Rams right now.
Well, when Garoppolo was with the Niners, Ayuk had good seasons. Debo had good seasons. Like,
I'm not arguing any of that. 100%. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, but here's the problem with Garoppolo. As a Patriots fan, Garoppolo takes one hit and he's like a man of glass.
Yeah. Well, there's
that's my concern.
Stetson Bennett the fourth.
Oh my God! If Stetson decides to like actually nut up and play,
yeah,
it could be interesting for him. I ain't gonna argue that.
Yeah, I would be intrigued. I don't know if it'll work.
The Brady 2.0.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it working, but I would be intrigued by it.
I would be intrigued as well.
Yeah. All right, Butters, you're up. RJ Harvey just went. Could have taken him. I was kind of shell shocked, but how I saw Adams in the 5th round, because like I said, I've done 153 drafts, and he always goes late third, sometimes early 4th. Like, I've never seen him go this low. So I think there's pretty good value with him. I don't know. I feel like someone's going to play, whether it's Stafford or Garoppolo, and we'll see. Maybe Bennett, but like,
or Aaron Rodgers.
Right, or Adams and Nacua are both like the top route runners in the NFL, so it doesn't feel like they're going to be as impacted by bad quarterback play as like if they had like a speed threat, then
can the quarterback get them the ball is the question.
Yeah, well, they'll get open. They always get open. So.
I'm not arguing that, but like, it's Jimmy G's always had an issue with accuracy. I mean, Stenson I can't speak to. But yeah, I just, my own 2 cents. I mean, I've seen Jimmy G play live, and I'm like,
yeah.
But anyway, that's me.
I hear you. So Zay Flowers, Butters, want to talk about that one?
This round 5 actually kind of felt like your normal like round 4. It's just like, it just didn't feel comfortable to me. Like, I saw that Metcalf was around there in round 4, and that's who I was targeting right away. And this round 5, I was like, I don't know where I want to go in this position.
I like Zay Flowers. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's kind of been falling. His ADP's kind of been falling. Like in the draft I just did about 2 hours ago, he went like 608 or 609. That's like the latest I've seen him, and I was considering taking him at 604. I took Hunter instead of Flowers. It was super close though for me. I love Travis Hunter. Like I just think he's just a dynamic player, and I thought he's going too early. Earlier in the summer, he's going like late 3rd round, mid 3rd round. But now he's going like I said, I got him at 604 tonight. Now I took him 409 here, but like as I said, this draft is like pretty sharp. There's like very few players I had interest in that spot, so I was like, might as well take Hunter.
Rookie of the year, Travis Hunter
could be. There are odds out there for him to win rookie, offensive and defensive rookie of the year, but we'll see. I wouldn't exactly bet that, but it could happen.
I'm hearing all these rumors about Shedeur Sanders as offensive rookie of the year.
It's ridiculous.
Thank you. I'm making sure I'm not crazy.
Don't whatever. If you take anything away from this show tonight, do not bet that. That's
And I
truly.
guess
If anything, maybe
Mhm.
bet like Hunter defensive rookie of the year, but not offensive rookie of the year.
And I guess my decision here with Zay Flowers was like I was thinking about Xavier Worthy.
Butters, you're on the clock again.
I know, but I was thinking like my decision at that point was like, I mean, I'm getting a wide receiver one here, or we don't know who the wide receiver one again is at Kansas City, so it's like, why don't I just commit to a wide receiver one?
Yeah, I think Rashee Rice is the receiver one. Just depends on what his suspension is. That's the only problem.
Agreed.
I like Rice, but what if he gets 6 games? Then suddenly you're kind of screwed there. In the 5th round. No, what I was saying was I bet Hampton to win Rookie of the Year. I bet Igbuka to win Rookie of the Year, and I bet Henderson to win Rookie of the Year, and I bet another receiver who hasn't been drafted yet. I'll mention his name when he goes off the board, but I bet all 4 of those for Offensive Rookie of the Year. So, Butters, you have 20 seconds. So, I don't mind the running backs in this round. Swift is okay. Feels like he's older than he is. I can't believe he's only 26. Feels like he's been around forever. And Pollard, I like
this was a reach, but I kind of want to go for it.
It's not a reach. He's been going 5th round. That's a great value actually. I love Ridley this year. He had the most unrealized air yards last year, and the player who had the most unrealized air yards the year before was Terry McLaurin. We saw what he did last year with better quarterbacking, and now Ridley has better quarterbacking. So I like the pick a lot.
It was that or a tight end probably.
Yeah, I definitely think you made the right pick. I don't think there's any tight end worth taking in the 6th round. Like,
nope.
Who is there?
Laporta and Hawkinson, maybe Kelsey. I don't think Kelsey's should be that high.
No, Kelsey shouldn't be going 10th round.
I still prefer Hawkinson over Laporta right now.
I do too, but like Hawkinson,
but his girlfriend's album is going to be the life of a showgirl.
Wait, who? Whose girlfriend? Wait, Hawkinson
Kelsey.
or Laporta's?
Kelsey's girlfriend.
Kelsey's girlfriend. Okay, good. I was like, I never heard of Laporta or Hawkinson's girlfriend. Like, I didn't know that.
No, they're both dogs. That's why you haven't heard of them. And one could argue Taylor Swift is a dog, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, is that like Tyron Tracy? Man, kid no name, you're killing me here. I was gonna take Hubbard.
What the hell?
I was gonna take Hubbard. I was gonna take Tracy. I was gonna take Brown. Kid no name is like sniped me 3 times here.
Is he like your like? Is he your secret burner account?
I'm doing 2 drafts at once.
I mean, Walter, I wouldn't put it past you. I love you and respect you, but
you think I do that?
I see some crazier shit.
That's true.
So I do have a question though. Would you? I guess not.
You're not allowed questions.
Would you rather pick Jalen Daniels or Daniels or Hurts?
I have Daniels like a little bit ahead of Hurts, so it's super close. I have taken Daniels over Hurts every single time I've done a mock draft or a real draft, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Just early on, like it just seems like free wins early in the season.
I mean, I think you should try to get any of the 5 elite quarterbacks this year. There are 5 guys who've been taken. There's a huge gap between those 5 and the next guy. Like, it's not even close. And on top of that, round 4 is just devoid of talent. Like Metcalf's okay. Like Metcalf is okay. You can get him around 5. I saw him go around 5 earlier today. Hubbard, same thing. I like Hubbard, but I've seen him go around 5. Hunter, like I said, I've seen him go around 6. The other guys here, for example, like Kamara, I wouldn't take him in the 7th round. DJ Moore.
What the hell?
What'd you say?
What the hell, Nuggets? We've had this conversation. We don't draft hits.
Yeah, well,
I was surprised by that. What happened?
I just said, you know what? I'm gonna take him because nobody else is, and I need a tight end. So, and everyone keeps like saying like I'm gonna put my kid's future on Kyle Pitts, and I've seen him go undrafted.
Oh yeah,
I have too, but
You could have gone way.
Again-
You could have picked someone else there.
so here's the thing. Like, I was stupid enough to believe repeat beat reporters about Carlos Navarro's knee with the Red Sox. So I'm just gonna trust the beat reporters in Atlanta saying like, oh yeah, Kyle Pitts is gonna be target number one. So I'm like, you know what?
I
just
wouldn't believe that. You're up
I
Nuggets.
don't believe that either, but I can't trust anybody. So you know what? I'm just gonna trust this where I just take
I don't
him
know.
and because everyone's talking about him.
All right. Igbokwe easy. He's going like I saw him go 5-12 earlier today.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was getting him last month. I was getting him the 8th round every time. It was the Igbokwe round, like 8th round Igbokwe. Sign him up. Like he's my second highest or third highest owned receiver for that reason. Now I'm not getting him because he's going a little too early. I love Igbokwe, but like 5th rounds, like I don't know. But anyway,
He's your reach.
what'd you say? Jacoby Myers?
He's your reach.
He's my reach. What do you mean?
I mean, like you're getting him. You used to get him in 12. Now you're getting at 7. So he's your reach.
Well, I'm not getting him. That's the problem.
That's my point. You're getting him in the 7th round instead of the 12th. So you're reaching to grab him now rather than wait till the 12th.
No. I'm saying I'm not getting Igbokwe at all. I'm not getting him in 7.
My bad.
He went 5-12 earlier today. Like I'm just like I was fine taking him 7th round, 6th round even was okay. Like 5th round is kind of like where I draw the line. There's just so many other like Travis Hunter.
So is this is the Godwin replacement, right? Because Godwin's not coming back yet.
He's the Godwin to replace him this year, and he's Evans to replace him next year. And Evans is a 32-year-old with chronic hamstring issues. So
damn it! Why didn't you tell me that I drafted Evans?
Good. WalterFootball.com. And you can see.
Yes, of course.
My bust list and Evans is on it. So
Walter's
Montgomery.
Let me ask this: Is Mike Evans at least going to hit 1,000 yards?
I think that's done. Last year he needed like a prayer garbage time pass to get there. You know.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I sweated it.
Yeah, and now he's 32. Like at some point it has to end. You know. All good things, right? So I think
don't disagree.
I think there's a reality in which Igbokwe is the receiver 1 in Tampa this year. And I mean that's why I've been taking him every single time, 8th round, 7th round. But like I said, like 5th, late 5th, early 6th, it's just like better players, you know, or at least safer players, just to say. Maybe not.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah. Butters, you're 20 seconds.
We'll try it.
Golden. I like Golden. He's having great camp. His ADP's been creeping up too. He used to be going 8th and now he's going 7th. So you know, there's a chance that he was not going to get back to you at 804.
That's why I was like,
Yeah. Sluicy needs some receivers. Let's see what he does here. I wish I had a third running back instead of I wish I had 3 running backs, 4 receivers instead of 2 running backs, 5 receivers, but it just never broke my way. Like I said before, Kid No Name took Hubbard. I was going to take Hubbard. Josh Downs I like. He's usually Downs is probably like usually the last of the viable receivers who goes, and then it's all just like backups and like risky rookies at that point.
Whoa! I missed a comment from Brandon here.
Yeah, I gotta look at these comments here.
Would I get kicked out of a WNBA game if I was dressed as a dildo?
No, not dressed as one. No.
I feel like
the question was they let you
this
in.
is a good idea.
Yeah, would I get kicked out of WNBA if I'm dressed as a dildo? I made this like comment on Twitter. I'm like, and I expect
I won the other night winning blue dildo.
You got blue dildo, really? Wow.
I did.
I made this comment on Twitter, and I expected to get like a huge backlash from it, and it just never happened. I said that like I don't know if I used dildos, I would be happy if someone threw one at me. Like I don't know. Like this whole thing's so silly. Like who cares? Like,
and then they considered like oh wait a minute. We're not going to allow any fans in. I'm like, what are you doing, you idiots? Like,
I think that was a troll account.
Between Caitlin Clark and the dildo thing, like you should be like screaming for like we need more fans in the building.
Yeah, it should be. They should play into it. Well, Butters, you're up by the way, 25
Yeah,
seconds.
I don't think this player is going to come back around, so I'm going to pick him.
So they should play into it. Like they should have like it's National Dildo Night. Like bring your dildo. Like
100%.
They will never that would end. The whole thing would end. So
exactly.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever saw Game of Thrones, but the first episode, Tyrion says to Jon Snow, he's like wear like a badge, and then no one can ever say anything about you. That's exactly what you do. You make fun of yourself, and then it all stops. So
exactly.
Shakir was going to be my other pick, but I didn't think Mason was going to come back around.
I don't like Shakir so much. He's like, his floor is high, but there's just no upside.
It was also that or Jennings too. So yeah, those were my three picks. Yeah.
All these like running backs I want just keep getting like 1 or 2 picks before me. Just it's brutal, man. I was gonna take Charbonnet. Now I just don't know what I'm gonna do at running back, but we'll figure it out. I guess I have to get someone.
Your mom.
Judkins. I know who you should pick. That's going to be a reach, but you probably should pick him.
Well, don't say it until he comes off the board. I'm not seeing a running back we're taking here, so I'm just gonna pass.
There is no running back we're taking here.
I'm gonna go Tyler Warren and take my tight end. So some other comment. Get a trade request for redraft. Mind if I send? If not, it's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Team 7 is the worst team so far. Let's look at Team 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lamb and JSN with Williams and Jennings. I like those receivers. Chase Brown's good. Hall I have concern with. Connor, I don't like Connor. Caleb Johnson's fine. I don't see why Team 7 is the worst team. I think Team 7 is I think that's him. I think he's trashing his own team. There you go. nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, the running back that I was talking about just got picked.
Jaden Blue. Yeah.
It was between Blue and Mason, so I was like, I like the offensive line better with the Vikings than I do with Dallas, so that's why I went with Mason.
He's been going 11th round. You know, I saw his name and I briefly consider it, but I'm like, I can get him later. So apparently not. That's okay.
Yeah, I think he's becoming popular just because I think that they are starting to see it more, especially with his first team reps and everything like that. So I think I don't know, he could be the starter by week. Could he be the starter by week 1?
Yeah, and if even if he isn't, he could be like Rico Dowdle was last year, where like early in the season they went with Elliott for some reason, and then they kind of figure it out by midseason. They're like, oh wait, Dowdle's better than Elliott, and so down the stretch, Dowdle was really good. So I think second half of the year he could be a terror for Dallas. So, but like I said, he's going later. So Nuggets, you're up. You took Cooper Kupp last time. Want to hear about that pick. But I also want to see what you're going to do here. I took Tyler Warren, by the way. He's going to be so involved in the offense. He could be the number 1 target there. Like they had no number 1 receiver, and he could get some tush push opportunities too. Okay, so you took Justin Herbert.
I like the Herbert play. I like that. Even though you already have Josh Allen, I like that because you're sniping it from other people that might need a quarterback, and so you got to call as well. So if you got nothing to pick, might as well screw everyone else over.
So I took Brock Purdy to pair with Ricky Pearsall. So do you want to talk about Herbert?
I mean, that's why I went with McConkey. I mean, like, I don't think the running game is going to be as effective this year. The AFC West is so wide open. Everyone thinks like it's just the Chiefs by default. I don't think it is this year. Like, I really don't. So, I mean, I could easily see McConkey and Herbert just tearing up leaderboards this year. Like, Mahomes spreads it out so much.
Yeah.
You know who Herbert's going to target. End of statement. It's one dude. It reminds me of like Brady and Edelman or Brady and Wes Welker. Like, you need a third and according to Walter, Nuggets is having an horrible draft. Just awful.
Yeah,
Am I?
you've taken like everyone on my bus list.
Well,
Not Herbert, not Allen. I love McConkey. Late early third, late second.
I'm
That's fine.
I'm contrarian. What more do you want? I mean, like, I think Walter's got some great ideas. I don't think
Ooh, up
Walter's
before you.
wrong, but the thing is that like I picked the guys I like off of what I'm hearing off the reports, and that's what I'm going with. And Walter is God when it comes to football, but we're allowed to have. Oh my God, we're allowed to have opinions in here and have contrarian views and not be absconded by it.
That's why I love having other people on. Just to, if I
Yeah.
just talked like the whole time, there would be no differing
Everyone's
views.
gonna be like, "Ooh, Walter. Blah, 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 blah."
Yeah, and look, I get stuff right, I get stuff wrong, like everyone else, and
Yeah,
like
everyone
you
else
know,
does too. Hell, I got shit wrong. I mean, hell, I bet Sky didn't win it all.
yeah.
I was wrong.
Well, I think that like just having different opinions and stuff is so valuable. Like I'll have someone on and they'll say I like this person because of this reason, and I'm like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Like we had a good
Exactly.
example last year. We had Ben Wassley on from FFDFantasyFootball.com. He gave his like top sleeper was Tyron Tracy, and he was someone I didn't consider. I knew of Tracy from covering the draft. But I was like, is he really going to do stuff this year? And like he gave like me a rundown on like why he loved Tracy so much. And I was like, okay, I'll draft him a little bit here and there in best ball, and end up working out. Like, he was gave great info. So
Okay,
I
for
think
the
the more
record,
opinions you got, the
yes,
better.
I took two running backs from the same team because, as we've seen with the coach in Detroit, he doesn't have favoritism. He really doesn't care. He will pick anybody, and like they'll run them ragged. And this is a perfect time for like, oh, somebody blows an ACL and I have his backup. Just
Um,
saying.
well, I don't like those two tight ends there, Laporta and Kelsey. I get like
I
Mahomes
didn't.
with
I didn't take
Kelsey
either
is back.
one.
Yeah,
No, that's a terrible thing with Kelsey and Laporta. I would not do that. I mean, especially with schedules. I mean,
yeah,
Kelsey is the best. No, correction. Their schedules both suck.
yeah. What are the Chiefs? Chiefs are the 8th toughest, and the Lions are the
Yep.
first toughest, according to my power rankings, at least. Butters, you're up again. And you took Pittman, so if you want to talk about that after you make this pick, yeah, don't take two tight ends like this. It just, if you want to pair Mahomes and Kelsey, I can understand stacking. That's fine. I just don't like Kelsey this year. I think he's so washed up.
His girlfriend's about to release her 12th studio album. He's just like we saw in the Super Bowl. Like, unless Mahomes has a decent offensive line, he's not gonna be able to get the ball out.
Yeah.
Like, and Kelsey didn't catch crap in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Like, I think Kelsey's done. He is the ultimate fade in every fantasy contest. Like, I will not be drafting him in anything. And if it burns me, but he's not Gronk.
No.
I'm sorry.
At least he's in Happy Gilmore too.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's the uptight waiter who's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna fire Bad Bunny." Like, what?
Yeah. His acting was so bad in that movie.
Oh my God, it was. I wanted to vomit. Like, why am I watching this repulsive?
10 seconds, Butters.
It's called a movie.
Yeah, as bad as his acting was, I think his acting was better than his football skills at the moment.
I thought the movie was okay for the record. I thought it was good. I laughed, but
yeah, there's some people on Twitter are like, "Oh, stupid movie, worst movie ever." I was like, "No, it had good moments. There's some really good laughs in there."
How much money they got paid?
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Yeah, look, Scheffler had like the line of the movie.
He's like, "Oh, you're taking back to jail again?"
No. When he's in jail and they're like, "Oh, Scheffler, you're out," and he's like, "Oh, what do you have for dinner tonight?" And they're like, chicken fingers. He's like, "I'll stay for another day."
I'll stay. I thought it was great. Yeah, I agree.
That's so funny. I should have spoilers, but whatever. It's just a joke. It's not a spoiling movie.
If you haven't seen it by now, F you.
Butters, Pittman and Godwin. You talking about them?
I mean, a wide receiver 1 for Pittman. I mean, on a questionable team. I mean, sure, I'll take I'll take it if he's there. And then Godwin, like we don't really know what. I mean, it's talent. It's talent in a later round when they are still being drafted in some places higher. So might as well take them.
I'm getting sniped so much of these running backs. Wright and Davis, I had them like queued up in my head. Guerrero too. Man, it's brutal. You guys are killing me here.
I don't know. I don't know if Pittman and Godwin were correct, but I was under the gun, and I don't know. I just looked at the talent that was available, and I was like, sure. I guess if they come out later in the season, I mean, they could be definitely diamonds in the rough.
I am so down on Godwin. Pittman, I don't mind. I don't know. Godwin had 4 separate injuries last year, like that he had on that one play, which it shouldn't have been on the field. That was ridiculous. Okay, I'm up. Yeah, this is brutal for running backs. I'm just gonna go quarterback again, I guess. So interesting. Goff is here.
I think in a couple drafts I've been into, Goff hasn't even been drafted.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? I'm gonna take. Wait, I can't take him. I was gonna take a quarterback that he shares the bye as the quarterback I have now. So I'm gonna take Lawrence to pair with Hunter. Yeah, no, you guys are just taking all my running backs. This is crazy. So yeah, I guess lesson learned, huh? Just I think I should have, as great as the value was with Adams, I should have looked at the running backs there, either Harvey, I guess, primarily, or Pacheco. But I assumed like Tracy would fall to me, and he didn't. I thought that maybe Charbonnet would fall to me around 8, and he didn't. So this is if this draft went this way, if in my real league, I'd be upset about it. Luckily, there's some dumb drafters in my league, so I can get away with that. So yeah. So you took Kincaid Nuggets. You want to talk about him?
I took him because he matches up with my Josh Allen stacks. So
yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so we did have a comment here. Trevor Lawrence, McCaffrey, Hampton, London, Tetero, McMillan, JMO, Olave, Downs, Kraft. Oh, that's his team. Got sent Jadis for my McCaffrey. I do have Addison on my bench and Dylan Sampson. I would trade McCaffrey if I could. I don't know who JJETAS is though. Do you guys have any idea? Kind of.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Zero hesitation. Okay, so Cassandra's saying to do it. I need an explanation on who that is. Don't love this pick, but it's the 10th round. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Oh yeah, take Jefferson. Jefferson all day for McCaffrey, 100%. Like McCaffrey's cooked. You're up, by the way, Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about McCaffrey earlier. His chronic Achilles tendonitis. Like, he's 29.
Mm-hmm.
He has a big workload. Like, yeah, he looks healthy now. Like, is that gonna be the case in 5 weeks? It's not like whether he's gonna miss time, it's how much he's gonna miss. And like maybe you get away with him missing like 3 games or 4 games. I could see him missing half the year again. That's why I'm drafting Guerrero every time. Apparently not on this draft, but I've been Guerrero is my highest exposed player. I've drafted Guerrero in like 70% of my leagues. It may sound crazy, but I really think that that McCaffrey's going to go down. And Kyle Shanahan prefers one running back. We know that. Like he said it repeatedly. It's not going to be Guerrero plus Jordan James. It's going to be one guy, and Guerrero's the veteran. Okay, this is pretty rough here. So could take him. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Stevenson. Man, I'm not happy with this at all. I don't love this pick. I don't even know what else to do with running back. At least like Stevenson is gonna get some workload. I mean, you're Nuggets. You live up there, so you tell me what you think about Stevenson. 1104.
Stevenson's gonna get first down reps. They're treating Henderson, as third down and special teams.
Yeah.
So
how long is that gonna last though?
I don't know, because they just signed Henderson to the biggest rookie contract guaranteed for a second rounder ever. So
Who is
there's another
what's
one.
that? Is that because of Jaden Higgins? Is that because everyone's
Yeah,
kinda
they basically base it off of that.
yeah. It's pretty funny how that just the one thing affected everyone. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with Stevenson. Like I don't know if the upside's there, but they are going to run the ball a lot. Like with Vrabel, and that offensive line is going to be a lot better. So it's fine. I'm not happy with it, but it could be worse, I guess. All right, so Butters, you took Tucker Kraft. Anyone who's seen you draft before can't be surprised. I like Tucker Kraft. Do you want to talk about why you took Tucker Kraft?
Well, I was actually kind of skeptical about it too because I already have Josh Jacobs. I already have Matt Golden. So it's already, I'm spreading myself maybe a little bit too much with Packers offense. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you kind of compare the fact of, seems like if you have a good running back option, or like if you have a good running back matchup, you seem to also have a good tight end option. So, and you really don't know what's going to go on with that offense too. So, I mean, I'll take the pick. It's there. I don't think I'm surprised he didn't come back. I'm surprised he hasn't been picked yet. So, I mean, I just took it right away.
Yeah, it's kind of where he's been drafted, 11th round, which I think is too late. So he's one of the highest owned tight ends I have. I have more Warren than Kraft, but then Kraft is next. And I'm not including late round guys because Higbee obviously is number one. So you're up again. And hold on, I think
I did consider Evan Engram there because, I mean, Denver's always had has always been kind of a tight end focus there too. So I get that play as well. I just have stronger feelings just with Kraft.
Yeah, Ingram is he's going to be the joker tight end in Peyton's offense, which is Jimmy Graham's role. So if he stays healthy, that's going to be he's going to post good numbers, but he seems to get injured all the time. That's like the only concern I have with him. But I actually like that pick better than the Njoku pick. If you're Nuggy Fresh, 10 seconds about Butters. There you go. You took Mooney, who may miss some time, unfortunately, but 12th round. Okay.
I mean, so. I've got luxury with wide receivers here, so might as well just.
Yeah,
I understand I understand more now with Godwin. I mean, who knows? Probably that may have been a kind of a wasted pick there, especially with Pittman there too. But I don't know where I was going, and we got a lot of sharp drafters around here, so it was just like go with your gut sort of thing.
Yeah, this is kind of like it's like if you're drafting in your real draft like tomorrow, that's going to seem like a breeze after this draft. It's a lot of sharp picks here. It's pretty rough here. Like my running back situation is awful. So many teams taking backup tight ends before I draft my starter. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a one tight end guy. Unless I can't even think of a scenario unless like there's a late round tight end.
But like a bad joke there.
Well, look, we're all about the bad jokes here. I'm a one tight end guy.
The tattoo above my ass says exit only.
That should be it. I'm gonna do that shit. I don't know if they're gonna allow it though.
As you should. And I only want 10% royalties. That's it. That's it. You can think of the rest. I'm good. That's it. You're welcome. All right. Damn it, I'm out of bourbon.
Well, Shipley it is.
I'm up. I'm up.
You are up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Because I want what's his name? Yeah, I want this dude.
I can't wait to see who it is.
Yeah, I'm going a little crazy.
3 tight ends?
Yeah.
Wait, why do you want Will Dissly?
Because he's the only tight end for my starting quarterback of Herbert.
Oh,
he's number one.
Around the Gatson is looking like the tight end one. Potentially, he's only a rookie though.
Yeah, but he's listed number 3 on the depth chart right now. So give me the guy as number 1. He even caught a touchdown in preseason. Like, give me the guy that I think there's a connection there. and he can be my flex, and I'll take it.
Man, I am a one tight end guy. As I said
Yeah,
before.
I
No,
don't disagree with you.
yeah,
I'm just saying for this particular draft, I'm just gonna take him and go from
I
there.
just I just think you can play like tight end is the lowest scoring position. So like I feel like you should just wait on it unless you get a really good value. Like I think Warren at 809 is decent value. It's not like amazing. Horton, that's a great pick, by the way. Nuggets, you're up. Horton's been looking awesome. So tight ends you could play matchups with because there's certain teams. Frank, that's I love that Frank pick. So I want to hear about that in a second. But like the tight end, there's certain teams that can't cover tight ends at all. So like if you just play matchups with those teams, like you could just pick up a new one every week and just outscore most teams. So Nuggets, you got to tell me about Franklin. I've been drafting Franklin recently. Thanks in part to RMAX suggestion here, as he says great pick. Yeah, RMAX suggested him first, and then I saw Franklin in the preseason game. He looked great. Is that why you drafted him?
Yeah, I mean, he's just been on fire. Other than like, you need to have a little bit more exposure to everybody, and I think the Broncos, while their schedule isn't great, like you want to get the guys who Nix is going to target, even in garbage time. So Sutton's going to get like double, triple covered. Get the guys that are going to be underneath that are going to go for the quick wins because that's a Sean Payton system. So that's why I went Franklin.
It looks like the receiver too on the team.
Yeah, exactly. Not there's nowhere Jerry Judy or anybody else. It's Sutton, then him, and whoever else.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Franklin. Like I expected more of him last year. He didn't really do much. He had like 1 or 2 good games, and that was it. But then like now it seems like he's really coming on, and I've been taking him. He's been my 20th round pick every time recently. So my exposure to him has risen a lot lately. So thank you, RMAC, for that suggestion for putting him on the radar. And then Franklin,
RMAC, if he wins me a best ball or my natural league, I'll give you a cut.
There you
no
go.
Joke. Not the first time I've done it. Won't be the last. I will seriously give you a cut, depending on how much I win. If I win first, I'll probably give you 25%. If I come in second, third, or less, I'll give you, I don't know, 10 to 15%.
Nice.
If I win the best ball millie, though, and you guys record this and capture it, I will give you 10% of the best ball millie.
Wow, that's $200,000.
I will give him $200,000 if I win the best ball millie because of Franklin. I have a deal. Well, hey, you don't have anything to worry about. It's my money. I'm putting him in my 555 lineup for the record.
Nice.
So
okay. So you're you did the 555 best ball, or the just are you?
I'm gonna do. I am gonna do the Best Buy 555. I'm gonna put at least 3 entries in there.
Okay.
And I'm putting at least 100 in the 20 max.
Okay. I currently have
20 max. Yeah. Sorry, in the 150 max, I'm putting at least 20 in.
The $20 entry. Yeah. I currently have like 80 or 85 entries in the $20.
And I'm dead because you're in it for 80.
Well, I've got it. I'll be at 150 eventually.
I know you will.
Yeah. So I've done a bunch of stuff. So like it depends. Like my entry depends on like the state I'm in. Because like if I'm watching my kids or something, and I'm like super distracted, like my son is like, what'd you say?
Sorry. Your entry depends on the state I'm in. It describes me to a T, and I can't stop laughing because the other night, like I am like tonight. Here's a great example. I'm literally mega sweating my lineups tonight, and we're talking about like $6,000 versus 0. But when my kids are here, like I might be main cashing.
Right.
But because all my bets I got in without any distractions, without any issues, they all cashed. Like I hate to say I hate my kids, but I love my kids.
Yeah.
But my wife is good at 2 things. Brisket and making reservations, and that's it. That ends the list. But because she's like yelling at me, it's like, oh, you need to make dinner. Okay, I know you need to make dinner, but do you want me to make money or make dinner? Like, pick one.
Yeah, I've had
Being
this
on the East
conversation
Coast
before.
sucks about all this.
Yeah, I've had this conversation before.
Yeah. So either we're gonna make money, you can order takeout, or B, I'm gonna make dinner, not make any money, and that you have to answer for that. So
yeah, well, and then if you don't have money, and then it's like, wait, like you asked me to make dinner, so we had dinner
exactly.
that one night. No, yeah, I've like I said, I've had that conversation before. It feels like my best ball or my DFS abilities have like plummeted ever since I had my kids. And again, like I love my kids more than anything.
I love my
But
kids. I wouldn't trade them for the
yeah,
world. But
yeah,
my
same.
DFS, but
Yeah.
give me this is the old Hannibal Lecter. No, it's not Hannibal Lecter. It's the guy from A-Team. Hannibal, I forget. It's not Lecter, but it's the General Hannibal. And he
Yeah.
goes, "Listen, you give me a minute, I'm good. You give me an hour, I'm great. You know, I love it when a plan comes together. So if you leave me the F alone, great shit happens.
Yeah.
I.e., honey, leave me the fuck alone. It's not that
yeah.
I don't love you and the kids, but leave me the fuck alone so I can make us some money."
I used to I used to like win an NBA GPP every 10 days.
Are we really doing fucking defenses?
You can if you want. I'm not.
Are we doing kickers?
You can if you want.
No, I don't want to.
Well, then you don't have to. So
I'm
like
just asking.
Well, some leagues they make you do it. Like some commissioners make you do it. Some don't. If you don't have to, don't draft kickers and defenses because you could just take high upside guys and then.
I just did it for the purpose. I did it for the purpose of this. Otherwise, I would have picked a couple different.
Yeah. So I was in one league and like I didn't draft the kicker and my commissioner made me redo my final pick. And ever since then, for my kicker, I would draft him as my kicker. So just to like stick it to him. So he didn't like say I couldn't take a kicker who was not in the NFL. So I think Roethlisberger nice. Alec Pierce and Dubs. Pierce is a great pick there.
Yeah, I like Pierce. That's a great pick.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Nobody think we say anything about F. Don Chisholm. How he's the next Danny Amendola. Nobody's gonna say anything about that. Okay.
Well, they've Demario Douglas.
He's gonna get cut.
What did you say?
He's gonna get cut.
Demario Douglas
Hulk over Chisholm.
Douglas is not gonna get cut.
Douglas can't run routes better than him.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
Again, I'm trusting beat reporters of their in-out list. So,
okay. I don't
where's
know.
this guy? Damn it! If we're talking about Pop Douglas, there's a chance, but like Polk and Bourne are like on the edge of getting cut. So
I said Demario Douglas, Pop Douglas.
No. Yeah, but he's on the edge of getting cut over because he wasn't drafted by Vrabel and his team, for lack of a better word. So they've been cutting everybody. They cut all the captains from last year. Duggar might not even make the team. And they just gave him a contract extension.
Nuggets
so let that.
I'm
working. I'm working. I started, dude, but I can't find him. Okay, find him. Okay, I'm good. I got him.
There's one. Okay. Yeah, with my final pick, I have to take running backs here. I just don't have a choice. I'm gonna take Woody Marks, who is really disappointed that he played behind Dare Ogunbowale in the preseason game. But like, who else is there in Houston? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad question to ask, but like Woody Marks was one of Charlie's Cam Little by the 70-yard field goal. Woody Marks is one of Charlie's draft sleepers heading into the 2025 NFL draft. Cam Ward was still there.
That's crazy that he went last.
That's great value by Mondo there. Yeah. Mondo's got two good quarterbacks in round 11 onward. So yeah, we talked about Mundo's team earlier. He ever since then he took Thornton, Love Wright, Love May, Loveland's good value around 12, and then Cam Ward. Mundo's got a really good team. I the only pick I don't like is James Conner, just because he's 30, and James Conner said himself that he's going to be 1A, 1B with Trey Benson. So a little bit worried about that, but outside of that, I think Mundo is a really good team. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Because we're going to review these teams anyway, so might as well get a jump start.
I'm mega sweating my team right now because Lopez decided to go ham on Tampa Bay and screw everybody who had Tampa Bay lineups. And he has 9 strikeouts. I cashed all those props. I got up to 10 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm kind of living in Fat City right now.
I was looking at Lopez today too. I was like,
Lopez is like this, and it doesn't matter what park he's in. He's in a huge home run park, and he's shutting out Tampa and has 9 strikeouts. Like, oh my God, I have the biggest heart on right now for him. And in all my athletics lineups that have no Tampa Bays in them, because everyone's, oh yeah, Tampa Bay is going to go out to Oakland in the AAA park and hit. I'm like, have you met Lopez? Because he'll fucking own you.
How about some
I watch fucking A's baseball because I'm a fucking degenerate. And,
wait. No one's a bigger A's degenerate than me. Hold on a second. I bet the Athletics, when I was in Vegas 2 weeks ago, I bet the Athletics to win the World Series at 1,500 to 1.
They're not winning it. They're going to they might make the playoffs as like a second wild card, but
that's
Seattle's kind of fucking them right now on that.
Well, that's what I'm banking on. Well, they won the series against Seattle, so that kind of
did, but also the A's best reliever got traded to the Padres.
Who needs relievers when you have Kurtz who hits 4 home runs every game? I don't know. That's the only reason.
It's Langoliers who hits 4 home runs a game, not Kurtz. But that's okay. We won't get into this. We could discuss all of this.
Well, I mean, Kurtz actually did it. he actually did it 2 weeks ago. I mean, he
did, but awesome. But Langobombs hits more than Kurtz. But we won't get into that.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, anyway, I saw it was 1,000 to 1 on DraftKings, and I was staying at a Circus casino, and I went down to the sports.
You say Circus? I'm sorry.
The Circa Casino, not Circus. No,
sorry.
I don't want to have like diseases or anything.
I stayed at Luxor, and it was okay.
You stayed at what?
I stayed at Luxor, and it was okay.
Okay, Luxor really isn't.
It's not that bad.
It was free.
Oh, there you go.
No, yeah. So let me stay at another disease-ridden casino because it's free.
No, it's at least better than Circus. No, anyway, I went down to the sports book, and I saw the odds board, and I saw like Athletics 1,500 to. I saw 150 to 1, and I was like, oh, that's weird. DraftKings says 1,000 to 1, and the manager was there, and he looked at the board. He's like, that's not right. We're missing a 0. And I was like, okay. So I took him at 1,500 to 1. I just put down $20 to win $30,000. Just because I was like, look, I've bet dumber things.
I bet dumber shit. We've lit money on fire for dumber shit. I don't disagree with the play.
Half the time, I'm like, what about this guy for first round leader? And then 2 holes later, he just goes.
Or Guido, who's gonna win the tournament?
Man,
I'm never gonna let you live that down. That I will never will. I love you as a friend, but I will never let you live that fucking down.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Mason Miller is the guy. So yeah, who needs relievers?
I said that
8 million home runs. Yeah, he just is echoing it. So no, I think their hitting is awesome. So especially with Kurtz there now. So I think that I was like, what if this is like a St. Louis Blues type situation? When they switch goalies and they were in last place, and then they won the Stanley Cup.
Oh, they went with Binnington and fucked my Bruins over.
Yeah. They right. They went Binnington. What if Nick Kurtz takes them over the top? It's kind of like a dynamic.
It's not. They need pitching, and the problem is they have none.
Right, but at least they can hit a lot of home runs. So, look, as long as they
I
make the
don't
playoffs, that's all
disagree.
I
They
want.
can't.
That's all I want is
Yeah,
them
yeah,
to make the
yeah.
playoffs, and I can
Oh
hedge it
wait,
out. You
it
know?
was 1,500 to make the playoffs.
No. I want them to make the playoffs so I can hedge it out.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. They're 1,500
Okay.
to win the World Series. Anyway, let's review our teams. Nuggets, you went first among us three. So, do you want to talk about your team?
I just went with, I think one of the running backs for Detroit's gonna blow out their knees because everyone's talking about like how they're pampered right now. I tried to stack it with Herbert and McConkey, and then Allen with at least one of his wide receivers, if not two, which I was able to grab Kincaid and then Moore later on because other reports are that Elijah Moore is doing better than the other wide receivers. I grabbed Chisholm because everyone's screaming about him in Patriots training camp, and I figured it was a late round grab. Same with the thing of Franklin, like, oh, Armac.
Well, you're giving him
Please tell me
$200,000.
you're a chick.
No, you're giving him $200,000 if you
I
win.
am. If I win the big one, and I will post it on the Walter Football Twitter account. Or I'll post it on my account. I'll tag Walter. Saying Armac, like, this is our lineup. You get 200 grand if we win, and it's gonna have Franklin in it because that's the deal. But I grabbed Scatterboot because everyone's screaming about him. Ayuk, granted, come back from an injury, but other than Ricky Parshall, I can't see anybody else catching the ball other than him and McCaffrey. And then I grabbed 3 tight ends. Granted, not great, but I figure with a flex, it works. And with Herbert, he's either going to Disley or McConkey. And after I watched the preseason game, like, they just were on Disley like crazy. So those are my observations for what they are right now. Granted, it is PPR, so that's where I was focused for, like, who's going to get targeted, who's going to actually catch the damn ball. Cooper Kupp is going to get targeted because they got rid of DK Metcalf. They're not going to do any long ball stuff. It's going to be short passing. Granted, Kupp's up there in years, but I can see this as a revenge tour, especially in the NFC West. And especially when we play the Rams, I'm going to see Kupp get, like, I'm not kidding, I'm going to see 15 balls get caught by Kupp in one game, if not both games when they play each other. I don't know. I just feel like, how the hell do you let go of Cooper Kupp as kind of your last chance to win a Super Bowl? Between him, Nakua, Stafford, Kyron Williams, I mean, that's an amazing foursome. And the fact that you were just like, we're gonna let him go. He's had one injury. Like, I just don't get it.
I disagree with Kupp. Like, he wasn't playing at the end of last year. He was just so washed up.
But he's come back from injury too.
I mean, no, he came back from injury and he was doing okay. And then Nakua came back, and then he got phased out of the offense. Like, he barely played in the.
I don't think he got phased out. I think everyone's guarding him, and Nakua got open.
Well, no, he barely played in the Minnesota game in the playoffs. He played like 15 snaps or something.
That's fair.
And then, like, the Eagles game, he wasn't playing until like garbage time. And I just think Adams is just a big upgrade. Like, yeah, Adams is older, but he's a better route. Well, I mean, look, he's a good route runner too. But, like, Adams, I feel like, has more upside right now. I don't know. I really don't. I don't like Kupp at all. I think he's my number one bust on my site.
You just don't like white guy wide receivers.
Dude, I took Ricky Pearsall. What do you mean? I took Pearsall 609.
He's not white. He's like beige.
He's beige. Okay, fair enough.
He got shot. Like,
he got shot. Then he got shot, and then he, like, fought over the gun.
Ricky got shot, what, like 6 times?
He got shot, and then he, like, disarmed the guy, right? Like, it was
something like that. Yeah,
something crazy happened.
He went ultra mega on that. I mean, I respect, but he's also younger, so like it's not like Cup's got shot. I mean, maybe if I go shoot Cooper Cup in the leg, maybe he'll do better. Who knows?
That's true. All right. So my team, I went with Barkley and Williams early. I talked about it during the draft. I needed a third running back, and maybe a lesson learned here: try to escape the top 5 or maybe 6 rounds with the 3 running backs, probably top 5 picks. So instead of Adams, even though he was a good value there, I really wish I went with Harvey or Swift or Pollard or Tracy, one of those guys. Maybe not Tracy, that's a little too early for him, but like one of the other guys, because like running backs go earlier than they do in best ball. So and maybe that's something to keep in mind. I think definitely something to keep in mind for those of you who've done a lot of best ball like me and are now transitioning into real drafts. I'm in 3 real fantasy leagues at the moment, maybe 4. Depending on if what happens to this other league. So you just have to draft running backs early here. But I like my receivers a lot. I mean, London, Hunter, Adams, Pearsall, Ibuka. I'm not like crazy about London, but his floor is super high. Hunter has great upside. Pearsall, great upside as well. So does Ibuka. So I love my receivers. I didn't even draft another receiver after that. I was pretty content with those 5. My tight end, Tyler Warren, is going to be a monster PPR guy in that offense. And then Purdy, Lawrence. I stacked Purdy with Pearsall. I stacked Lawrence with Hunter. I thought about Drake May, but already had Purdy. They're both week 14 bye guys. So I did not take May for that reason. And then I took a bunch of late sleeper guys. Stevenson's not a sleeper. Shipley could take over for Barkley potentially. Keaton Mitchell. He is so explosive. He can go the distance anytime touches the ball. I think he's so fast. Roshan Johnson could be the goal line back. It could be Manon Guy too. We don't know. Woody Marks. Who else is there in Houston? And it's 15th round. So, all right, Butters, you want to talk about your team?
Yeah, there's a comment on here as well about like what was Achane a reach at 9. I mean,
no, definitely not.
No, and then also I was considering between him and Brian Thomas. I guess if you could also consider the fact that maybe Bucky Irving as well in that situation. So I mean, you could maybe switch, like if you were absolutely wanting a running back, you could consider Bucky over Achane, especially with the Rachaad White news as well. But just with talent, I was going to go with Achane, and then I came back around with Josh Jacobs. I haven't drafted him, but I've always been high on him with how he's always been kind of their number one guy, both with the Raiders and now with the Packers as well. So I said, okay, let's try and see how this draft is going to go with. And I kind of like these first few rounds here as well with Jalen Daniels Daniels and Hurts can also be a coin flip depending on what you want to do. I picked Daniels in this case. You kind of said your round 4 is kind of that weird void, but I was kind of already targeting Metcalf in that case because I figured he's wide receiver 1. He's probably going to be the focal point on that offense. We've seen what Rodgers has done with Devontae Adams. I mean, he could potentially have a Devontae Adams year if that's the case. So, I mean, why not go for it? Zay Flowers, it was kind of between Zay Flowers and Worthy there at that point as well, just because it was like, okay, I understand the fact with Worthy, but then like I'm getting a wide receiver 1, so I'm going to go with the wide receiver 1. Kind of the same thing with Ridley there as well, over other options as well. So another wide receiver 1. Matt Golden came around, and I haven't drafted him yet either. So I said, okay, I'll take the pick. I'll take the value there. That's coming around. Jordan Mason, that I didn't think he would come back around either, so I picked him there as well. It was between him and Blue, but I went with Mason because I kind of feel like, that, it's possible that Mason could be your starter in the first couple of weeks. I would not be surprised. Definitely in the late season, I could see definitely a switch, but early on, it could happen. Pittman and Godwin were kind of a reach. I wasn't really sure what to do kind of in this round, and I just picked with kind of a gut feeling there. Pittman as a wide receiver 1 on an offense I'm not really too fond of, but you never know. We're PPR. Godwin, now kind of thinking about that too, I probably could have passed on that, maybe go for some other sleeper options. I'm happy to get Tucker Kraft. I've been trying to get him in every single draft. I just think he's just a reliable late tight end pick. We saw that last year with Packers. I think he can do that again. They like him a lot. I guess we'll see what happens if there is a battle between tight ends, but I mean, he's clearly, since Watson is down, they've been kind of going after Kraft. I guess another guy you could consider there is Wicks in that offense as well, but maybe Trucker Kraft is playing that role instead of Wicks now with Watson out for a while, and them drafting Golden. So I mean, he's going to see the field. So why not have him? Mooney, I guess I wasn't sure of with his concerns as well. So that's probably a bad pick. But Monagai, I've been just hearing a lot that maybe he might be the Gibbs running back on that offense. Could be. I picked the defense just because I wasn't sure if we needed to or not, but I guess I could have skipped on that. And then I just went with Justice Hill. Like no one's really drafting him, but I mean, he's stepped up. I mean, he's always on the field. He stepped up. He's going to catch some balls. I mean, he could get you a couple touchdowns here if you need to fill in for a running back.
Butters, I like your team a lot. The only pick I didn't like was Godwin. Everything else I think is really good. Okay, so you guys want to review these other teams quickly? I think Erod's team very shaky. So the start is fine. Chase, Taylor, McBride, it's okay. Obviously Chase is great, but Taylor McBride's fine. I didn't like the rest of the picks. Like Kamara, he's one of my top bust guys. Like I don't think he's going to do much late in the year. McMillan, I'm not high on
Kamara
him.
is dead. I'm sorry. Like the whole Saints franchise is dead. I mean, granted, they have the third easiest schedule, but I'm sorry. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a team. Well, and we saw what Spencer Rattler did and everybody else. I just don't see it.
Yeah, you could have went Taylor and Kyron Williams there easily, or even Henderson.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what do you guys think about this? Like, I think that like Kamara late in the year. Well, first of all, like last year he kind of ran out of gas. But like second, like if the Saints are as bad as we think they are, if they're like 2-13 or something, like do you think like late in the year the Saints coach would be like, Kamara, we're not going to give you as many touches as you normally get because you're old. We don't want to run you into the ground. Let's see what we have with their young guys. Let's see what we have in Neal. See what we have in Kendry Miller. I feel like he's just going to lose touches in the fantasy playoffs. So like it's just
100%.
Yeah, that's really rough.
And their schedule doesn't line up that well, especially in like weeks 15, 16, and 17. It just doesn't line up. Like,
I feel like with the draft I was going, like looking at just how with the snake draft, I mean, like Taylor's fine, and you could pick either Kyron Williams or Henderson there as well instead of McBride. And when you come back around, I mean, you could have picked like Rashee Rice and Sutton there, I guess, if you want McMillan, but I just don't trust that offense. But then just easy upgrades with that team, and then you can make some other improvements as well that could easily be done in that situation.
Yeah, Mixon's hurt. I don't know if he's going to play much this year. Diggs is 31, coming off a torn ACL. Nix is okay quarterback. But Bigsby, like, I don't know what that rotation is going to be. I was kind of surprised ATN started and played so much, but then I thought maybe they were showcasing him for a trade, but then he was getting first team reps a lot in practice. So I don't know. These late round picks are okay. I mean, well, not Spears and Harris because Spears is injured and Harris is unfortunately may not be able to see. And then Pierce I like, but like this draft, not good at all. And I think you guys agree, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Team 2, Yo-Yi. So Bijan and Hampton, nice start. Jackson's good pick. Some solid receivers there. More Rice. Dunze Samuel's good. Blue. Butters, you were saying I should have drafted Blue, and I think you were right, given what happened afterward. But then again, hindsight's 50-50. Is
everyone's on a Dunze. Like everyone thinks that Dunze's gonna have a year, but the problem is your quarterback sucks.
Yeah, that's I was really high on Dunze earlier in the summer, and now like hearing or seeing Caleb Williams struggle, like I'm not like.
Did you see him on that like? There's that viral like video going around, like the 5 targets, and he could even hit 1 target. I'm like, oh my god,
it's bad.
Like
it's not
this
good.
Dude is done.
It's not good. Benson, good potential sleeper there. Same with Allen. Not sure you need a second tight end. That's like the one pick I don't like here at Ferguson, but that's okay. Horton I love, and then kind of a couple of joke picks at the end. I like Yo-Yi's team. I thought he did a good job. What do you guys think of this team?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Thumbs up. All right. So, kid no name, the guy who sniped me multiple times. He took Jefferson. His receivers look great. Jefferson, Brown, Sutton. Not as high on Myers, just because I don't know if the upside's there. His floor is high, but I don't know if he's going to win you any leagues. He's good depth, but I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Yeah, Coleman, potential, but I'm not sure about him. Wando Robinson, there's just, I don't know. It is PPR, but there seems like there's no upside here. So I love the early receivers. The late receivers, not crazy about. But Henderson, Hubbard, that could be an amazing backfield. Tracy as well. He's the starting running back there. Brian Robinson Jr. is okay. I don't like some of these late picks, Robinson, Williams, White. So while like Kano Name had like a great start, I think a little fizzled at the end. So I try to get like some better late round guys, Kano Name, but I think he did a great job at the start. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with your comments there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Team 6, Trophy. So Neighbors, receivers, Neighbors, McLaurin, Olave, Higgins. A lot of risk there. McLaurin's not practicing. Olave's playing. He's, first of all, concussion risk. Second, he's playing with 2 horrible quarterbacks.
Yep.
That's pretty tough. Bowers, I think a little too early. I love Bowers as a player, but his receptions will go down because Geno can actually get the ball downfield. And then like Cook is not practicing. Pacheco could do well, but man, I don't know. I don't know if he's fully recovered.
I'm always worried about running backs that don't start camp the right way. And all of a sudden you got a pulled hammy, this, that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was who was it last year that did that? A running back was it? What it was?
It's McCaffrey. Well, McCaffrey's calf was the issue.
Well, it wasn't McCaffrey, but I avoided him completely anyway. Damn, it was a wide receiver too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. That was I think it might have. I wonder if it was
Keenan Allen?
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, he was like fat or something to start the camp.
Yeah, it was something weird. It was like Keenan Allen or somebody like that. It was obviously like a tier 1 target. The big black cock club is going to come after it.
We got like trolled by like the Bears Reddit thread or something for some reason. I don't. This happened a week ago. I don't know why, but like we had a bunch of Bears Reddit people come in here, and they were all like making like 12-year-old jokes. Like it was ridiculous.
You're gonna be lucky if they make it into 3rd this year. Honestly, this is gonna sound scary as fuck for me. I think the Pack might win the division.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Vikings.
Okay, JJ McCarthy.
I don't think that's the only.
You have the 5th hardest schedule in the NFL.
The Vikings? No, they have the 9th toughest. They're the 9th toughest.
I see 5th. I see Giants, Broncos, Lions, Eagles, Vikings as my top 5 hardest schedules.
Yeah, Vikings are 9th for me. 5 toughest schedules: Lions, then Eagles, then Cowboys, then Giants, then Bears for me. And then Packers, Browns, Chiefs, and then the Vikings.
I mean, Chargers. The whole NFC North is fucked this year.
Well, I mean, like the Lions are going to be worse. The Packers, Jordan Love's hurt, and then
the Lions will be worse regardless because they lose their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. So
and their center and their left guard too, and a bunch of their injured players from last year are still injured. So yeah, Lions are headed down.
Lions are headed down for me. I mean, I normally like the Lions, but after I saw what the hell happened against them in Washington in the playoffs, I'm like,
yeah.
Well, are the Lions ready for prime time? Is my question, because they made it to the NFC Championship, and then they couldn't even win the divisional game against a rookie quarterback.
They blew a 17-point lead.
Lions almost became kind of like the Steelers in some ways, where it's like when people are off them, they go nuts, and then when people are on them, you hesitate on them.
I don't know. I'm down on them this year. And for those doubting McCarthy, Sam Darnold went 14-3 last year. And they could have kept Darnold, and they chose McCarthy over him. So I trust Kevin O'Connell. He's one of the best quarterback coaches. He's a head coach, one of the best quarterback friendly coaches in the NFL. Like I
will agree there because he was a shit quarterback.
So he's
So wait,
gotten
hold on. Who was the quarterback in front of Kevin O'Connell? Oh, his name starts with Tom. Was it Tom Brady?
something like
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Some
That's
guy
right.
named Tom Brady. Yeah, he might be
Some guy
okay.
named Tom Brady was ahead of Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell can coach out the wazoo
Yeah,
because we all saw when Kirk Cousins was there, he did pretty well. We saw when
Yeah.
Sam Darnold was there. It'll be interesting what happens with JJ McCarthy. I'll
Well,
be
like
100% honest because
he got Joshua Dobbs to play really well. Like
I'm not arguing
astronaut.
that. No, the
And Nick
Pastronaut
Mullins.
did
Nick
quite
Mullins
well.
played well with him too. Like
That's fair.
this guy turns water
That's
into
fair.
wine with these quarterbacks, and
That's
everyone's like,
fair.
everyone's like, I can't back the Vikings because McCarthy's there. You know what's funny is like last year when McCarthy went down, everyone said the same thing, like I can't back the Vikings now because of Darnold, and their over under was 6.5. They went 14-3. Like this team, like forget quarterback for a second, like. If you exclude quarterback, I think they have a top 3 roster in the NFL. Like they're stacked everywhere. And now you add
Okay,
like
hold on, time
potentially
out, time out, time
McCarthy. Good. Yeah, good.
Addison's gone for a couple of games.
3 games.
Are they
Yeah.
still a top 3?
Yeah.
Who's
Let's see if
who's number 2?
Bradbury can stay healthy
Well,
too.
Hawkins.
Bradbury injury was a huge.
No,
injury
number
too.
2 wide receiver is not Hawkinson. It's who?
It's Ty Felton. They like Ty Felton a lot, or Jalen Naylor, but who cares? They Justin Jefferson. Like
No,
they've Hawkinson's your receiver too.
People are triple team Justin Jefferson. My question is, who the hell else is going to get open?
Hawkinson's going to get
Hawkinson,
open.
yeah.
Kevin O'Connell's going to figure it out. He's one of the best offensive coaches in the NFL.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not concerned about that at
he
all.
couldn't throw a pass in the NFL to save his life. I'm just saying.
Well, those who can't do, coach. You don't see Tom Brady coaching. You don't see
Exactly. That's
Peyton
my point. We agree.
Yeah, when's the last like great player to become a head coach? Can you think of one?
Inside the NFL?
In the NFL, yeah.
Rabel?
Is he a great player? He was a really good player in that system.
He won 3 rings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tom Brady won 3 rings, so he was like Rabel is I love Rabel's
2 touchdown passes
I know.
in the Super Bowl.
That doesn't mean he's a great player, you know. Like
in Super Bowl against the Rams and against the Panthers. I'm just saying he caught 2 touchdowns to help win said Super Bowls. I'm not saying he's a great coach. I'm just saying he turned Ryan Tannehill and Marcus Mariota into relevant quarterbacks to help them make the playoffs and beat the Chiefs.
We'll say it this way: who's the last Hall of Fame caliber player or Hall of Fame player to be?
That's a fair question, and I think the answer is there hasn't been one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the chat will.
Steve Young, obviously not. Walter Payton, obviously not. People could argue Mike Singletary because he was a Niners head coach. He is a Hall of Famer, but he didn't win anything. Ditka is going to be the fault because the Bears, and he's in the Hall of Fame and he did win a title, so people consider the Bears. But after Ditka, I don't think there's a okay. Vermeil? Okay.
No, wait. That's all.
Yeah, they're not wrong because he did win a title.
Well, I just did a search and it gave me Ditka before this. So yeah, Mike. Okay, Ditka's the only person. No, I think
it's Ditka and Vermeil, and then there's nobody else.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my point. Is like
Shula. I don't think Shula played.
Yeah, any guys who watched a long time ago might be able to tell us here, but
those guys don't have the internet, so it's okay.
No, I don't think that's true. But no, Dick.
Butters, why do you look stoned? And look like you're at the Masters.
I think Dick was.
Are you mad you didn't get tickets again? Butters is mad he didn't get tickets again.
I would.
It's okay. I got tickets to the Thursday practice round.
Oh, you did?
I got tickets to the Thursday opening round and the Wednesday practice round.
Nice.
Wow, I didn't get any tickets.
Yeah, well, that's where it would be. So
I didn't get any tickets either. So not that
me and you were gone.
Art Starr coached Butters Packers.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. So it's been a while. So the last coach was Ditka. I believe he coached more recently than Vermeil. No, Vermeil did.
No, Vermeil won
Vermeil's.
Vermeil won against the Titans, the greatest show on turf, and then the
Yeah, 99.
Patriots decided to say,
Ditko's coaching then too because he made that trade for Ricky Williams.
yeah, he did it in '99, but but Vermeil is the oldest one that won a title and is in the Hall of Fame. But yeah. But then Vermeil lost to oh my god, they lost the Patriots. Oh my god, they lost Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's troll job on his statue is pretty hilarious though.
His head is too fucking small.
That's right. Vermeil did go to the Chiefs. Vermeil was with the Chiefs for a little bit.
But this whole I'm gonna hold my hand up. It looks like the fucking Nazi salute. And he's holding his helmet as he should have been both hands up where he does his normal "let's go" thing.
Yeah, Dick gave us the right answer here. Vermeil. I forgot about the brief stint of the Chiefs where he had that great 03 season, but that was
a Trent Green year.
Yeah, Trent Green, Priest Holmes. That was Dante Hall's kickoff returns.
Until Dante Hall decided to commit murder.
Did he really? I missed
vehicular manslaughter. Yeah, he ran over like two cats.
I thought that was Dante Stallworth. That was Dante Stallworth.
Sorry, Stallworth. My bad.
Just attributing murders to Dante Hall.
Dante Hall, Dante Stallworth. I get them confused. I'm sorry. They both start with Dante.
Dante Hall's like watching this. Is like, wait, I didn't kill anyone. What are you guys talking about?
Dante Hall, I'm sorry. Dante Stallworth, you still belong in jail.
All right. So,
and by the way, you cost the 07 Patriots a perfect season, so fuck you.
What did he do in the Super Bowl?
He didn't show up in the Super Bowl. That's what happened.
Okay. Well, that was one of the best defensive lines we've seen in our lifetime.
Because the Patriots, if you punch the Patriots offensive line in the mouth, they basically gave up.
What an amazing performance that was. That was like one of the best defensive line performances I've ever seen.
I made more money in that game than I can ever count.
Really?
Have I ever told this story? I don't think I've told the story. So, as a Patriots ticket holder, you're offered tickets to go to the game, right? So I bought 4 seats, and because of where I sat, which is called the red seats at Gillette, I was offered premium seats. So I got 17th row end zone for the Super Bowl. So I bought tickets at $1,700 a pop. So I'm in the whole thing for like $7,000, give or take. I then get to the game's in Arizona, and I get 2 phone calls. One from my Caesars host, one from my buddy. My Caesars host says, we have a guy here that's willing to buy tickets off of you. And he's a Giants fan. Are you willing to do it? I said, yeah, it's like $10,000 a seat. My Caesars host calls back 30 minutes later. He goes, yeah, he'll take that. I went, how many seats do you want? All 4. And I went, what? Does he have cash? So I meet my Caesars host. I meet this guy, shake his hand. I go, you got $40,000? He goes, yeah. And he opens a briefcase that's Caesars verified because he's here. He's sitting next to the dude. And he has almost $200,000 in cash.
Wow.
Jeez.
In a briefcase walking around Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And he hands me $40,000. He goes, is this enough? I go, yeah, we good. Enjoy the seats.
Oh my God.
The second phone call I get is from my buddy who works Patriots security. And he goes, Brady is throwing his guts up. Change all your bets to Giants.
Wow.
So what did I do with that $40,000? For the first time in my life ever, I took $40,000 and bet on the Giants.
You bet $40,000, but money line or plus whatever.
Money line. I bet
money line.
Giants money line.
Wow, That's crazy, dude. I would not have bet all that money on. Even if I got the inside info, I don't think I would have bet the whole
Brady
thing.
is throwing his guts up. Change all your bets. And this was the morning of.
Yeah,
To which I go, yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Because even Brady with his bad ankle fucked up in, against Pittsburgh, right? Like he couldn't continue. So how do I know Brady's not going to puke his guts up and freaking the backup's got to come in against the Giants D? Like, am I going to mess with that?
no.
Another weird tangential story. I'm not gonna share it. Sorry, I'm not gonna share it because it's depressing and weird. Basically, like if somebody offers you a payout, take the freaking payout. If it's more than what you're wagering, unlike this guy who was betting 2.1 million to win another million,
Yeah,
just take the 2.1 million. Have them fly you out, put you up in a nice place, take 2.1, and then do whatever the hell you want afterwards. Don't bet 2.1 to win another million. That makes no sense. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. I proved my point. You're welcome, America.
what are we even talking about? Like we talking
So
about Rabel.
long story short, there's this dude that bet basically $1,000 Patriot go undefeated.
Okay.
He declined. So every week that sees that the Patriots were undefeated, he got a phone call from Mirage, MGM.
Yeah.
Mirage is no longer there, but from Mirage saying, "We want to buy your ticket. This is what we're willing to pay." And every week he hung up because he got the Patriots at like I think it was like 30. I want to say it was like 3,000 to 1. The Patriots going to go undefeated.
Mhm.
Wow.
It was something. It was something stupid, ridiculous. But he put down, $1,000 on it. So he's like, but the Patriots win the division. He gets a phone call. He says no. Patriots win the divisional. They obviously don't play in the divisional. They go to the conference championship. They win the conference championship. He's offered $2.1 million.
Wow.
And the dude literally hangs up the phone and says no.
Oh man.
Which I go, no.
Well, don't take the payout. Bet the Giants and hedge.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Or the other option is say to the Vegas Fat Cats, okay, that we have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Basically, right? Because this is a time before internet and shit. Or not internet and shit, but anyway, like fly me out to Vegas, put me up in a suite. I don't want to see a bill, and we'll negotiate, right? Like this is essentially a golden ticket.
Yeah.
And the dude said no to everything. He then killed himself 5 days later after the Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Jeez.
But that's because
why you didn't want to tell the story.
Right, exactly. Because that's the whole point. It's like you have guaranteed money in your hand, just take it. Like,
Yep.
It's
like
obvious. Don't kill yourself for money or kill yourself for anything. But you
No,
can
but that's the
you
whole
can make
point.
back your money. Like
yeah,
more
but that was my
important
whole
things.
point. It's like I don't want to share a story, but like that's kind of the gambling conundrum of like, dude, you have the place offering you 2.1 million on $3 million. Like, are you really gonna risk $900,000 to win like 3? Like, just take. You've never seen this money before in your life. Take the 2.1 and then hedge the Giants. Like, what are you doing?
You could just
Because
you
you know
could
it's
have
literally
bet 300 grand
$40.
on the Giants money line and
Exactly.
won no matter what.
And the dude was like, "No, the Giants are gonna, the Patriots are gonna smoke the Giants." Okay, you do that. But meanwhile, I'm here, me, who said, "Oh, I have all this free money and I have information, and I'm going to use that." And then I found out this is even worse. I got invited to the guy's funeral.
Yeah.
And I told his wife this, and she goes, that fucker deserved to kill himself.
Oh my god.
And I went,
geez.
Wow.
that's kind of creepy and weird. And she goes, no, you don't understand. Like, he kept telling me this, and I kept telling him to take the payouts, and he kept saying no because we're millionaires. And I went, but at 2.1 million, you are a millionaire. And she goes, yeah, I know. Why did I marry a fuck up? And I went, because your tits aren't big enough. She didn't like that.
Oh my god.
She didn't like that.
You actually said that? Oh my god.
She literally had micro tits. I mean, like the smallest tits I've ever seen. Like, they never had kids. So, and she tried to fuck me before, and I was like, not interested. And I honestly went like, yeah, even her last chick on earth, I wouldn't have banged you. Like,
Wow.
she had the ultimate butterface, and on top of that, the worst personality ever on the planet. Like, if it wasn't for this ticket, he would have hung himself for something else. Like, this chick deserves what she got. I'm sorry. Like, that I don't want to go down this like weird path, but you made me go down this weird path now, so I have to share it. But yeah. Anyway, so in short, don't date crazy chicks. And when somebody offers you a good payout, take it.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
Casinos
Honestly-
will rarely give you free money like that. Like, take it.
Oh my
They're
god.
like, they're literally
Even
telling you
right
like,
now, I'm
it does
offered a
not
cash
matter,
out option
take it.
for freaking Roman Anthony and his over 6+ bases that I bet tonight. And everyone's like doing that, but then he hit a home run. I'm like, oh, the cash out would have been better, but whatever, screw it, I'll take it all. I mean, right
Yeah.
now I'm yeah, that's a pretty good number. I put in $392 for the lineups and 3,890.
it's pretty
Seems
good.
decent.
10 extra money. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
3,000. Well, I'm not gonna beat up Shrek or Giant Squid in the big 50K, but I'm in ninth for a G for $18, and I'm winning the secondary. By the way, for anybody still listening, no matter what DraftKings tells you, always enter the secondary contest because the big fish are max entering the shit out of the 150.
Yeah.
And right now I'm in first, second, third, and fourth in the secondary for 2,000, 1,500, and 325. Running
I
the
love
same
the secondary
lineups.
contest. I love the secondary contest.
Running the same lineups that I'm running in the big 50K for first.
Mhm.
I'm winning the freaking secondary. I'm at 206.65. The closest guy next to me, which is Shady Vice, who's going to be in the Fantasy Baseball World Championship. Decent player. He's at 191.25, and he has no time left.
Mhm.
So I'm winning by 15 points and running away with that. So if I can stress this to anybody, I know everyone wants to play the Millie Makers. I know everybody wants to play, those type of contests. But if you can find smaller contests, even if they run the Millie and then they run another one for like 100K, I'm making it up, at the same price point, and it's like lower volume of entries, jump in there and put the same money in. I guarantee you'll make a profit. Like,
Yeah, I agree with the completely that because it's more balanced, not just just avoid the sharks. It's more balanced payouts too.
holy
Like-
crap! I might win the night slate too for 20K.
Well, I wish you good luck. I hope you do.
Yeah, and if I do, I'm gonna give somebody. I already owe somebody some money in here. I think it's Armac, but I'm gonna give somebody here $500.
you owe Nuggy
If I win the night
Fresh.
slate, somebody gets $500, and I'll have
Okay.
Walter pick.
Wow, that's too much pressure there. Nuggy,
Is it?
Dude, I gotta pick one. If I pick,
Okay, give us Nugget Fresh anyway. I'll give Armac.
I pick one person, and the other people are gonna be mad. I don't like that.
All right, fine. I just say
the
Nugget
first.
Fresh. I already said if you give him Nugget Fresh like $50. I'll give
How about
him 500.
okay? If you win the night slate, the first person to DM you on Twitter gets it. How about that?
Well, it's gonna be Nugget
On the
Fresh
spot.
anyway. But I'm probably I'm close to winning night slate. I'm definitely winning the secondary night slate for damn sure because I'm already at 140 points and climbing.
Yeah.
And the main night slate, I'm down by 20 points, but I have the most time left.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
it's probably review these teams. But I was saying before,
Yeah.
like I was saying before, like what are we talking about here? Because I can't remember how we got on
porn.
this tangent.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about porn. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. Sorry.
we got to talking about Mike Vrabel. I don't remember how though.
Okay, so I went with Mike Vrabel was the last coach to actually be an NFL player and bring him to the playoffs.
Yeah, but why do we get
That's
to
right.
Vrabel? Why do we get to Vrabel though? I can't remember
Because he was the
It's been
last
so long.
player
No, I know.
that
No,
was-
that's no. We went from Vrabel to that. Like, how do we get to Vrabel? You know, like
because people were asking about Super Bowls and who's actually played in the NFL and won a Super Bowl.
I don't know. Someone has to rewind this show.
I said to Ditka, and then I said, "Oh, look, you found Dick Vermeil."
Dick Vermeil, yeah, it was Dick and then Vermeil. No, but I can't remember how we got to that topic to begin with.
Okay,
but,
let's just move on.
Yes,
just move on.
I think so. Anyway, we're talking about Trophy's team. I think he's the opposite of Kid No Name. Like Kid No Name, I thought got a great start and then kind of fizzled at the end. I think Trophy started kind of shaky. You know, I love Neighbors, but you know,
Quarterback picks suck.
What'd you say?
His quarterbacks are awful. There's no correlation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Mayfield's a little early. Yeah, he didn't stack
And
Mayfield.
Neighbors, who was his quarterback? Russell Wilson? What?
Well,
No.
I like. Well, Russell Wilson's better than what they had last year. So I like.
At what point is Jackson Dart going to replace Russell Wilson?
Well, it might be Winston, and if so,
I think Winston instead.
Yeah, like remember what Jerry Jeudy did with Winston last year. You know, I think Neighbors is really good. I think Neighbors is an amazing player, and I like him. What worries about me about Neighbors is his toe injury, but he's had it since LSU, so like I'm not like too concerned. But anyway, I do like the Neighbors pick. Outside of that, early on, you know, Olave super shaky up until like Charbonnet. I love Charbonnet. And then it looked like I like the Higgins pick. Love Ray Davis. I was going to take him. He sniped me. Algier is a good pick. Tillman, 14th round's not bad. So I think Trophy ended well. I just think some of his early picks should have been better. So I don't know what do you guys agree or not?
Yeah, I agree with you there. Is McLaurin starting to go back up in drafting again, or
no? He fell to the 5th round in the draft I did earlier.
Okay.
So yeah, it's so hard to draft him right now. He's going like 4th or 5th round. So Mundo, we actually talked about this guy's team. I don't know if you had any opinions on it. I like his team a lot, except for Connor. I'm not crazy about Williams, but Williams is going like 4th round. Like he got him as a steal at 707. Everything else here seems really good. Cam Ward is a like major steal around 15. What do you guys think about Mundo's team? Because I gave it 2 thumbs up earlier.
I'm still not big on Lamb. I know we're getting Dak Prescott back, but I'm just not big on. I'm waiting for that team to show me that they're going to actually do something. Kind of the same thing with the Giants and Detroit. It's just I'm like for a 1st round pick. Thanks, our bag. That I really appreciate it to the pod here. I'd rather just pick a running back in that situation instead. Like even like Achane probably would have been okay at like pick number 6 or 7 in that case.
Yeah, he could have gone Achane and then Brown, or Achane then or the other Brown, or London if you like them better. So you know, I think I mean, I could see Lamb bouncing back. Last year, he had the contract dispute, and then he just wasn't healthy. I think that kind of ruined it. And Prescott got hurt too. I worry about Dallas's offensive line mostly with Lamb. So I'm not like crazy about him, but I don't mind him at 107. I think it's okay. $20 super chat from Armac. Thank you so much, Armac. You've been so great to us. Thank you so much. This you, Slew, and John Sanders. You guys been the best. But yeah, Armac, just really appreciate it. Give us a $40 super chat last week, $20 this week. It really keeps the show going. This like octuple is what we're gonna get normally. So thank you so much. I can't say it enough. So if you have anything else to say, Armac, just definitely let us know. Has that put you in first place?
More than just first place. I mean,
in the night slate, you're gonna win 20K. So someone here is gonna win $500.
Oh shit. I'm close to first. I'm in 11th right now.
Oh, okay.
In the night slate. But in the main slate, I just got jumped in a good way. Because Ohtani just hit a game-winning or game-saving home run in the top of the ninth, but they're away, so I don't know if it's game-saving or game-winning. Yeah, so I have Dodgers-Yankees. I should have gone Dodgers-Mets, but that's a whole other story. And I would win everything, but yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Was that his first home run of the night? Or his second?
I believe so. Hold on, let me double check.
Okay. No problem. Thanks for all you did. Well, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Armac. You guys keep the show going.
Crap. It's actually my Boston, New York lineup that's winning the secondary with Lopez and Cortez as my pitchers. It's I have Chisholm, I got Bregman, I got Story, Stanton, Roman Anthony, no Judge, one home run. Whoop-de-doo. Why am I paying for that much?
Yeah.
Hold please. Oh no! Crap! I moved up.
Oh crap! You moved up. Sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, I moved up from like winning $3,000 to winning like $6,000. Sorry, I was like, because I didn't expect to move up anymore, but now with an Ohtani home run, it kind of moves up. I mean, just like my boner goes up when I see my wife.
Well, there's another thing.
I hope my wife watches this now and she goes, "Oh my God, you actually said that?" I go, "Yeah, I mean, make shit move. Better than like." Anyway, I won't go there. All right, Armac, I'll send you back the $20, and then I'll send you the 50 because of your pick, and then when I win the $2 million, I'll send you $200K. So just DM me on X. Nuggets DFS, and I'll hit you up. I'll either PayPal you or Venmo you. So Armac, you have it now captured on video, and I'll send you back the $20, and I'll also send you 50 more. So there you
go. Nice. All right. Funky Dan's team. So he
Funky Dan's team sucks.
All right. Well, tell us why.
Why do you think his quarterback is Murray. Kyler Murray is like primed for like 3 to 4 ACLs gonna go nowhere. The Cardinals had the most inflated schedule last year. They went 8-9.
Yeah.
Against shitball teams. And Murray, for some miracle, survived all of those games. There's no way he's going to survive this year. Like, their schedule is too hard. He's a midget. He's too worried about if his Switch is going to be taken away at his grandpa's wake. That's what he's more worried about than fucking playing football. Like, Murray is just he's Mighty Mouse without the cape. Like, if you gave me any amount of money, I would say Murray doesn't survive the season. and he never plays another down in the NFL. Like after he gets injured, like it's his 7th fucking year in the NFL, and he hasn't done shit with it. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not. I don't like Murray. But you know,
I mean, I'm not on cocaine, so tell me I'm wrong.
well, no, you're not wrong. I mean, look, there's some other picks I don't like here, and I'm sure Butters can point to one of them.
Yep.
You want
The,
to
The one being Jordan Addison.
No.
the pyramid.
Yes. Do you want to? Do you want to talk? Because I always quote you on this, Butters. But like, do you want to explain why you have a disdain for Jalen Waddle?
Okay, I don't coin the term on him, but I will continue to repeat it. So I will not take full credit on it.
Okay.
But Jalen Waddle, a pyramid scheme. Like,
Oh my god! I was
Why-
going to
why is
say
that?
Tyreek Hill is a pyramid scheme, but apparently Armac forgot Butters was even here. I'm going to give Armac $100 now. Fuck that, because that is just the
here,
best trolling. I
hide-
forgot Butters is
let me just
even
hide
here.
back here on the
Oh my
screen.
god, Armac, Armac.
I'll just sit right here on the
Yeah. Sit there on the fucking bridge. And oh, by the way, with your shitty haircut,
Go fishing on the bridge.
I'm sure Sam loves that. My husband has a shitty haircut and he's sitting on a bridge on a golf course he's never gonna ever be on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, even Armac said put him on the bridge, god damn it. We should do that as a penalty for giving a bad take. You should be sent to the bridge. Oh my god, I love it. I'll give you $150 now, Armac. Fuck
Oh,
that.
Armac's
Give me
gonna be a
another
millionaire.
idea. I'll give you another $50. That's fucking great. That's fucking great.
Armac's gonna be a millionaire by the time this
How
show
far
is
back
over.
can I go on this?
He's not gonna be a millionaire. I only have I don't have a mill, but I got close enough. Anyway, I'm not giving a mill. But we put him on the bridge. You're up to 150. I got you covered.
He needs a fishing pole next time.
He needs a fishing hat and the pole.
Yes.
And then on top of that, he needs to be able to catch like a beer or some shit. Like there's only catch in Wisconsin in their fucking lakes. No, you know what she catch? He should catch the sleeper of the week.
Mm.
And that would be a great
Just like pull it out of the bridge.
sleeper of the week.
We might have to coin this now.
We should be
We might have to do this now.
Franklin.
Right, yeah.
Hold on, guys. I got to go to the bridge.
Hold on, I have to think of my thoughts and sit on the bridge. It's like what's the thing?
I'll be like fucking Happy Gilmore jumping.
No.
jumping in
It's
the
what was the one with Phil Hartman did it on SNL? It's like my thoughts with whatever. Oh, fuck.
Jack Handy.
Jack Handy.
Yes.
Yes.
The word I think of the word mankind. It is 2 words, mank and dined.
Yes. Deep thoughts
Deep thoughts of Jack Handy.
with Jack Handy.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, I put my if you had trees could scream, would we be so cavalier about cutting them down? If not, they would be screaming all the time for no good reason.
I should pull the Bernie pick of me like being on the bridge right here, like in a freaking coat.
Why are you grabbing your dick when you're moving backwards? That's weird.
He's going to the bridge.
But, so in other words, size doesn't matter to you. But that's what she said. But
Yeah, I like the fishing. The fishing the like. The
we
Fort
should do the
Franklin of
fishing for the butter sleeper of the week.
Yeah, I could be the
bridge of shame. Oh my god, that is awesome.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like my
And
son.
the
You got
only way
like
to redeem The only way to redeem you is you go to the Bridge of Shame to get Walter's sleep of the week. I love it.
Congrats on
My son got sent to his room tonight because he was misbehaving. That's what it reminds me of. It's like Butters just sitting on the bridge by himself, like in timeout.
I could see that with your kid. Hey, go get me a sleeper. What do you mean? You've been so bad. Go get me a sleeper.
Maybe I do the whole psycho and I dress up like the guy that's like, I got you $1.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So good.
oh fuck. Oh god, this is too funny. I'm so glad I'm alone and my wife and kids are up in New Hampshire and I don't have to worry about the fucking bullshit around this. This has been the fucking best.
If your wife is watching the show and she's like speeding down the highway.
Oh my god, my wife is probably asleep. You give her one drink and she is out. Like my wife is the lightest lightweight of ever.
Oh, yeah.
Question is, my
ex-girlfriend was
kids
like that, too.
are my kids watching this? Probably not, because they don't know how to work the internet yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually at my house. In fairness, I mean, granted, I'm in a Star Wars-esque background. I'm actually at home, and normally there's water balloons or gum or food thrown at me by now. But because the kids aren't here and the wife's not here, I literally have free reign. And because of that, I'm making money because I'm not distracted.
I know.
And yeah. But if my kids and wife were here, I can attest. I would be at my quote unquote lab, which is about 15 minutes away, that houses the Cobra, Shelby Cobra, and the Porsche. And then I have an apartment on top of that that's just mine. Anyway, but yes, I have that too. I've done calls and interviews from there, but I would go there because that's how much important this is to me. Because I can't deal with people throwing fucking water balloons and food in my face. So
you have an apartment on top of your house?
So I have what's called the lab, where it houses the Porsche, the Shelby Cobra, and then I walk upstairs where there's a little kitchenette. I've shown you pictures. Have I?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll share them and you can repost them. But anyway, so we bought this about I want to say like 4 years ago now. No, 3 years ago. Sorry, 3 years ago. Because we need a place to work during COVID, that people considered a work environment, and I got companies I was working for to pay me to have an offsite. And basically, it's the equivalent of like a studio apartment meets garage. So I put in a bunch of elevators in so I could do repairs on the Porsche and the Shelby as needed, along with being able to take calls during it. So I built a whole second floor with that. Carpeting, entertaining clients, etc., etc. Yeah, but I've had that going on almost 3 years now. And it's great. I mean, when I need to kind of get away, I keep threatening the kids and my wife, and I'm just going to a lab tonight. And I'm going to go work there. And they're like, no, don't go to the lab. It's too far away. It's like, it's 10 minutes away. Like, I can go work. Daddy's got to make money. So,
can you build a bridge there?
Unless it's like the Thor, Valhalla Bridge, probably not. But it's definitely a good, 10 minutes from here. I mean, straight shot. But the best part about it is that, like, it's isolated. It's kind of nice. I mean, the other two adjoining properties, from a lot perspective, next to the quote unquote lab, we're going to buy. So we're going to own basically a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house attached to another 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and then this island lab / garage. We're gonna own all of it, so it's gonna be worth it. So it's a nice thing to have. I think I've done a few broadcasts from there, but it's just good that we have it and we have options. So I'll take it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyway,
You got that. Butters has his bridge. Like I feel left
Butters
out
has
there.
his bridge, but he's in Wisconsin, so it doesn't mean shit. 'Cause he'll break apart in 2 seconds. However, I will say again that I think the Packers might win this damn division,
Even with Love's injury.
even with Love's injury. Okay, do we have any faith in Chicago? No, because Caleb Williams sucks.
Yes.
Do we have any faith in Minnesota? I haven't seen any tape on JJ yet, so jury's out. Do we have any tape? I mean, the Lions have the 3rd hardest schedule on my rankings. The Lions are going to be good, but are they going to win the division? They're a wild card team for sure, but are they going to win the division? I don't know. So by default, oh shit, am I going to lose power?
Yeah, something went out there. So
I don't know. All
So
I know is
we have come full circle because that's how we got on the
full
Vrabel
circle
debate.
jerk.
Yes, we are a circle of jerks here. No, we've come.
No, the jerks of the college years. That's what we're promoting right now.
Yeah. No, we came full circle because that's how we got on Vrabel. Is because we were talking about O'Connell and how he's a great offense coach, and then you said he couldn't play. He was behind Brady, and then I said those who can't coach, those who can't do coach, and then you said Vrabel, and then I argued Vrabel wasn't Hall of Fame, and I argued Vrabel wasn't great, but he's really good.
He got Tannehill and Mariota to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, my whole point was O'Connell has coached up bad quarterbacks before, and he chose McCarthy over Darnold. And Darnold got him the 14-3 last year. So,
but Darnold also wanted the moon. Darnold wanted like $40 million a year.
Yeah, but they could have paid him that, and then they chose not to.
No, but why? Why would you pay an older quarterback $40 million a year when you have a rookie quarterback on a cheaper contract? I mean, It's the setting up of a dynasty. Like, you want the rookie quarterback on the rookie deal for as many years as you can get, and then you get all the high price talent you can get, i.e. Justin Jefferson and any other running back you can get, and then other wide receivers, because then quarterback is the most expensive position in sports. Do we disagree? So where I go is that you now have the chief quarterback in JJ McCarthy, who better effing produce, otherwise his career is over.
Well, I mean, it's a top 10 pick. You'll get more opportunities. You know, if Blaine Gabbert got opportunities.
Well, I mean, hell, Geno Smith. I mean,
right. Yeah.
But then again, Geno Smith was Pete Carroll's guy. Like, unless you're like a coach's like pick, who else is JJ McCarthy going to go with?
Harbaugh. So he could groom him on behind Herbert,
but not with that Herbert contract.
Well, no, he's not gonna be the starter. It's just like he could like revitalize his career or something. Like, maybe
how much
Herbert
dead
goes
money
down.
is on the Herbert contract?
I don't know, but like, you know what I mean. Like he could coach him up behind Herbert. Maybe Herbert gets hurt one year, and then
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to say, like, yes, I agree that he could go to LA. Problem is, other than McConkey, who are his wide receivers? And then on top of that, like, how do you get underneath the Herbert contract unless you're going to pay like super dead money
Yeah, I mean Herbert's there until 2029, just based on his contract.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying he's going to replace Herbert. I'm saying like if he brings in McCarthy, coaches him up, and then like Herbert gets hurt, and then like McCarthy comes in and does well, and then suddenly he gets another chance. Someone's going to sign him. You know what I mean? Like I don't think his career will be over if he does poorly, but like he's in a great situation. Like that roster is so stacked. Yeah, I know Addison's out for 3 games. I don't care. They play the Bears week 1. They'll beat the Bears. They'll be fine. And then Addison will be back week 4. Their defense is sick. They added good defensive players. Brian Flores, great defensive coordinator. They added 3 offensive linemen. Like their team is loaded. I think their over on their win total is only 8.5. That's insane to me. I think they clear 10.5 easily. Like 8.5 seems like a gift. So I would implore you to,
especially in that division. So, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, division shit. So yeah, 10.5 seems like a gift.
Well, it's 8.5. But like 10.5, it's like 10.5. It's like plus 210 or something. So I bet both. Yeah, I bet both.
What are we doing here? Like, do you like free money?
I know that's what it feels like. I don't even
feels like
how
super free money.
Yeah.
Hell, RMAC, I'm taking the money I just gave you, the $200. We're putting it on that, and then I'm going to give you the profits. Okay. I'm still going to give you the $200 anyway, but I'm going to do that anyway. But whatever.
Well, there we go. Should we finish analyzing this fantasy draft?
We still did. I forgot. I thought we did that already.
We have 3 more teams left, and of course, Dougie Fresh.
Fuck them. They all suck.
Well, no, wait, hold on.
Did Butters forget that he's still here?
Butters, poor Butters
went on the bridge and jumped off and committed suicide.
Poor Butters. I asked him to talk about why Jalen Waddle is a pyramid scheme, and he kind of got usurped by.
Sorry. Okay, go back to that. I'm gonna go off camera and I'll listen because yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, so but it's not your term apparently.
No.
Butters, but why is Jalen Waddle pyramid scheme?
Because when Hill is out, like he does nothing. Like, and then when Hill is out, and then whenever the whole team is healthy, he's just out there just being a lame duck. He just doesn't do anything. I don't know why he's even there. Like he's basically just a lame duck on the team.
I thought you meant that because like he'll have like a great game once in a while, and then he'll do nothing for a long time, and so
maybe
people will see that one great game and they're like, oh, Jalen Waddle, great value here, and then it just doesn't work out ever. So
like, I've never actually have seen a like. Sorry, Funky Dan, but like I've never seen a. I'm not looking at your draft here as just like, oh, just because you have Waddle on it, it's a bad team. There's other nitpicky things that I have about, like, there are some great picks on this, like St. Brown, like that would probably be the only Detroit team or Detroit player like I feel comfortable with. Maybe I actually feel more comfortable with him over Gibbs just with the fact that I don't trust that offensive line. So it's like, who are you going to throw the ball? It's going to be one of the two that the ball's going to get thrown to. Collins, I mean, we don't know what's really going to be going on there. Walker, okay, I'll take the Walker pick with the consistency. I think Kittle I don't really like to draft tight ends that early, so Kittle's a give and take. But, I mean, you do have some good picks on the team. It's just with Waddle there, it's like I felt like you could have different options. I might even take Olave over Waddle in that case.
I don't like Olave either. It's just, I mean, there's so many things wrong with that. I'd rather a Pearsall or a Buka or a Dunze or Debo.
Oh, right. I'm just comparing the two. It's like I'd rather have Olave than Waddle just because, like, I never feel comfortable with him. He's just, it's just a bad pick, I just feel. Yeah. Like maybe if you get them like last pick of the draft, like great, that's great value there. But other than that, like I just don't see the potential.
Yeah, I can't get behind Judkins either. A 908, like that situation, the Browns are extra sensitive to that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna play this year. So I wouldn't take him 908. I wouldn't take him 1308. That's all right, but 908, you're just giving up good value there. All right, so we did your team. Nuggy Fresh. He drafted some players I don't like. So McCaffrey. We talked about McCaffrey. Puka Nacua with the now granted I took Adams as well, but Puka Nacua with the Stafford situation is a little worrying. Tyreek Hill, he's way past his prime. He's 31.
Questionable.
Yeah, questionable what? That he's past his prime or the questionable pick?
Both.
Okay.
I think the problem with Miami in general, is I think Mike McDaniels is wearing his welcome out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mike McDaniels might be the first coach fired this year.
I can see that.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Their offensive line is atrocious.
Yep.
Their
schedule sucks.
Unless their defense has changed. I mean, they blitz like crazy.
Their defense is horrible because Flores used to be in charge of the defense. He's gone.
Yep. Their secondary is a disaster.
Yeah. I mean, they're paying Ramsey and somebody else big money. Honestly, Miami feels like the team that doesn't care about shit. And I just feel like Miami's going to finish 4th in the division this year.
I could see it. It feels like Hill's just running his mouth. That's all he's been doing. And I think they might just be exhausted by it.
Hill has so many kids he has to worry about. And kids that are setting fires in his house. He has more shit to worry about than that. And we forget. So he got almost arrested going to opening day last year.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is a mental case.
Does this feel like Antonio Brown to you? Early onset Antonio Brown?
I thought Antonio Brown was worse.
Well, I know. He got worse, but early onset Antonio Brown.
The answer is yes. However, Tyreek doesn't feel as desperate as Antonio, where he's dropping the F-bomb about he's the F, of the day. I don't think Tyreek's going to go that route. However, Tyreek banging a bunch of chicks and having a bunch of kids and married, you might lose a gasket or two.
You know where Tyreek Hill might actually if they were to trade him, you know where
Dallas?
No, I was thinking Buffalo.
No,
you don't think so?
You're gonna put up with this shit in Buffalo?
I thought Baltimore would be the answer.
I think you get a little bit too many mouths to feed out in Baltimore. I think out in Buffalo, I mean, who do you got for a receiver right now?
Well, why not go back to Kansas City?
That is exactly what I was about to say, Walter.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get that.
The Chiefs are almost the prime place to go. All you do is concentrate on football. We'll handle the rest, i.e., Andy Reid's son's DUI case. We'll just make shit disappear.
No.
Just focus on catching a freaking football. And that's it. If you don't, there's the door. Because, do you trust, Isaiah Worthy and all these other guys they got? Mahomes would be, ecstatic to have Hill back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could also see if, A.J. Brown goes down and he has a hamstring issue right now, Eagles making a play for it. It seems like something that Howie Roseman would do. If and only if Brown misses a lot of time.
Do we have does Howie even have a first round for this year?
You don't have to give up a first rounder for Hill anymore. He's 31 and past his prime.
That's the thing. Miami's gonna think he's worth a first.
You think so? I really don't. I think he might be a third.
What was the Tyree trade a couple of years ago? Wasn't it 2 firsts and a second?
Yeah, but he was in his prime. Now he's past his prime. He's 31-year-old.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing the contract and the need.
Do you think? Right. Do you think with Pittsburgh going all in, do you think they would throw their name in the hat for Tyree? No?
but I think the I think the DK Metcalf deal is a way to start negotiations.
Good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying like what the market dictates. And if people think like DK Metcalf is worth X, now you're telling me a guy that has a big ass contract on top of that, or even George Pickens who got traded to the Cowboys. What does that look like? Like you have to find some sort of middle ground.
I just asked Grok. It says a 2026 third round pick that could become a second rounder if Hill meets performance thresholds.
See,
Gronk, I think that's correct. I think
Gronk, I think you're good, but I don't think you're that good. Like
I think that's correct. I think that's what it is. I think that's exactly what.
But I think that's the problem is that they're relying on that, but that's not the true market conditions. What? All right, now plug in George Pickens.
I mean, we just saw Pickens trade.
Right.
Why don't we don't have to plug him in. It's just going to give us what he was traded for.
George went for what?
He went for what, a third round pick?
I thought he went for more than that.
No. What was traded for? And question with the prepositions. Okay. Let's see. He's third round pick, basically third round pick and then a late round swap. So,
and then what was the other one? It was Pickens, and then it was
there was a Mingo trade that was like a fourth or a fifth rounder.
No, it wasn't Mingo. It was somebody else too.
It was Debo.
Yeah, I'll go with Debo. Yeah, but Debo went for like a seventh or something weird.
I think it was a fifth. But I like it. Pickens is so young. Like he carries just. I think he should carry more value than Hill at this point. So fifth round pick for Debo.
No, there was the other one. Butters, you just said it. Somebody got traded wide receiver in their prime. Shit, I'm spacing.
I don't know. We'll think about it, I guess.
Anyway, my hope.
All right, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. Really appreciate it for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think he's right. We should all probably punch out because it's almost 1:30 in the morning.
All right. Well, we have to finish the two more teams, then we'll head out. Slew, right. I like Slew's team a lot. Thomas and Higgins, great start receivers. Then Downs.
No quarterback. Oh no, he does. He's Burrow. He doesn't freaking.
It's Higgins. Burrow Higgins. That's a great stat.
All right, fine. He doesn't have Lawrence, but okay.
He doesn't have Lawrence. Well, I took Lawrence, because I took Lawrence because of Hunter. So it's okay. Like if you have Burrow, you don't need to take Lawrence. You have Burrow.
Oh, fair,
you're never. You're never. It's not like basketball. You're not playing Lawrence over Burrow. So Jones, I'm not crazy about Jones just because he might lose his job. Swift, I like. Hawkinson, big fan of him at 802. Garendo, love Garendo. You don't have to sell me on him. These late round picks I like. So I like Slew's team. What do you guys think? Any thoughts on Slew's team?
I think you needed another running back. Is all I would say. Like, let's see, you could have picked like instead of Burrow, you could have maybe picked like Breece Hall, maybe even Chuba Hubbard there.
No, he's got Henry, he's got Jones, he's got Swift, he's got Garendo. Like, I'm good.
I like Burrow than those running backs.
I'm not a big fan of Aaron Jones just because I think he's going to lose his job. And then
he's a Packers fan. That's where you don't like Aaron Jones.
And then I don't like the Swift pick either. I don't like either of those two running backs. So that's where I'm kind of thinking like, okay, if you got two starting running backs, maybe instead
in a Ben Johnson offense, the running back the most important thing.
Yeah, I like Swift.
So that's where I go. Swift is almost you'd almost want to draft him in the third round rather than the fifth round, but the fact that you're getting him in the sixth is a gift.
Okay,
if you look at Ben Johnson, I mean, I hate the quarterback, but if you look at the Ben Johnson offense, he's been a two running back offense between Montgomery and Gibbs. Not Gibbs. No, it is Gibbs. Sorry.
And gives him Montgomery, and then he had Jamal Williams before it.
Thank
So then
you.
maybe you put Swift and Tracy there instead of Aaron Jones. I don't know.
Well, what I would have done, I would have taken Swift to 5'11", and then either Ridley or Pearsall at 6'02",
Yes.
and then
Yes.
instead of Downs, I would have gone with Charbonnet at 7'11".
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So you get the same number of running backs, receivers, just different. Yeah, I think Jones worries me. He's 30. He's sharing the backfield with Mason. I love the offensive line, so it could work out. I just think that it's a little too early for my liking. But other than that, I like Sue's team. And last but not least, we have Scary Hours, Genty Irving, solid start. I'm not a big Genty guy, but it could really work out. Harrison's a lot of potential. Wilson. A little early, but it's okay. Pickens is potential. Smith's good. So we had a great start, I think. And then it kind of fell apart for him. So he took 2 tight ends. We discussed that earlier. Actually took 3 tight ends. Don't do that. Mahomes is okay at 801, but like still just don't need this. Kelsey is such a waste. I know you're stacking, but the Kelsey stinks. Marvin Mims is not a real player. And then, outside of that, outside of this 3-round debacle here, I think Scary Hours did a good job. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with you. There. I mean, you could have gotten. Let's see here. You probably could have even reached for Jordan Mason there. You could have gotten like Jennings. You could have gotten the Charbonnet. There's a lot of. I think you could have waited on a quarterback based on your situation in that point. Like I get why you're probably wanting Mahomes there, but I think you could have waited. There's some decent quarterbacks later in the draft that you could have picked up.
Yeah. Any other thoughts, Butters or Nuggets, before we head out? Nope. Okay. All right. So great draft, you guys. A lot of great discussion. We had Butters on the bridge, and so that was so. Thank you guys for joining us.
All right, redeem yourself, Butters. Who's your pick to win this week for golf?
Oh yeah,
I haven't even looked at that yet.
You bitch! I
Who?
only picked up 3,900 tonight, and I'll be all.
Okay.
So, congratulations.
Give me like 30 seconds and let me see.
Well, Nuggets, who do you have? I'll give you my picks.
My sleeper's Hideki.
I bet Hideki.
I fucking hate Hideki, but my sleeper's Hideki.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not my sleeper, but I have bet him. I got him 45-1 on FanDuel.
I don't argue with that.
Who else you got? Let's see if our picks line up.
Oh, let me pull up my sheets real quick.
Okay, well, I'll read off mine as you get them. I bet Oberg at 22-1. He's my top.
To win or place?
To win.
I got him to place. I don't have to win.
Okay. I have Hovland at 40-1. I have Buttercup at 41-1. Hideki at 45-1. Kitayama at 45-1. And then my 2 sleepers, Pendrith at 78-1 and Thomas Dietrich at 150-1.
Damn, you went Dietrich.
I like his distance, and he's a good approach from 175 to 200.
I got Ryan Fox.
Okay, I have Fox first round. I have Fox first round leader. Okay.
My first round leader I have is Denny McCarthy. I also have him to win at 90-1.
Okay.
And then there's one more in here.
I almost bet McCarthy first round. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger.
Keegan was my other first round leader.
I have Keegan in first round as well.
Because of last year. So
okay. Well, it's different golf course.
It is, but last year he finished at 6. But based off of kind of guys, like Keegan finished first round leader last year. Hideki was in second last year.
What type of golf course is this? Is this a bomber?
It was bomber. It's 7,600 yards. So bomber friendly and approach 175 to 200.
Give me long shots. I'd say Vegas.
Yeah, here's my other one.
Bud Colley.
Okay.
I think he
Oh,
wants.
good
I think
old
he
Bud.
wants to get.
Is
I think
Novak in your list too? Because I had him top 10 last week and he covered all my losses.
Novak was my first guy in my lineup last week.
Nice.
I hate to say
All right,
Rory.
can we talk about guys that are
I hate
super
to say
close?
Rory, but I'm thinking it could probably be Rory.
Yeah.
I'm fading both Rory and Scotty this week. I'm sorry, Rory took the week off. Scotty with his normal caddy not on the bag is kind of jarring to me. I mean, we saw the final round, and now he's going into a full week without his normal caddy. Like, I'd rather avoid that face. Scotty's probably going to finish third. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like third or fourth. Is that in DFS? Is that worth the chunk of your salary it's going to require? Like, I think between Rory and Scotty, you fade both of them, you get instantly different, and there's just so much more you can do. Like a Bud Colley or a Xander or a Keegan. Like, there's so much more you can do because you're not hamstrung by Scotty and Rory. I mean,
yeah, but then again, Scotty
didn't
has
show up the freaking third round last week.
Scotty has the highest upside and the highest floor too. So that's like, it's pretty hard to like lose money if you have Scotty. Now you may not win, but at the same time, like you give yourself a chance. And you're talking about like third, fourth. That's probably like worst case scenario for him. Like he could easily win this. So like if he wins,
I don't
this,
disagree there.
you're
I think you're probably all right. Fine. I'll caveat it with this: you're playing a single entry. Pick one of the two. You're not, and you're multi, mass entry, multi entry, like a 5 max or a 3 max. Could hurt you to fade them both. Just saying.
I think like Scotty's usually in the winner though. Like it's usually Scotty and like because think about it this way. Like
okay, pick like 3 guys in the 6K to make it work. God bless.
Well, that's typically what happens. Like if you play in this large fields, you're eventually like someone is going to have Scotty and the right 3 6K guys. Like just statistically probable.
Because they're going to play 150 lineups. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So that's typically what happens is like someone luck sacks into it, and it's I don't know like it just gives you the higher floor. Like Scheffler, he finished third last week. He was in the winner. He was 13K, and the guy who won, he got Novak and Rose, and like it was 2 6K guys. And if you think about it, like this is a no cut field. So if you pick 2 6K guys and they don't do that well, like they're still going to get placement points because it's top 50. And it's not like those guys make the cut either, unless they have like a withdrawal or something, which you won't see because it's the semifinal, the FedEx Cup playoff. So I think going Scheffler is the right move, even if he finishes third. I think there's a good chance that he's still going to be in the winner. And if not, even if he's not, like you're going to give yourself a better chance of cashing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, like you can argue both ways. I think it's an interesting argument to have. I'd rather play the best player in the world, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, if you're in the Bombers, Goddard is there.
Yeah, I bet Goddard. Yeah.
Is anyone on Harris English?
I have not been. I've heard some interest from some shows that I listen to, but I'm not betting.
No, I mean no cut events, bomber courses. Just I don't know. Play the leverage game. Play the leverage. Play the but I don't know.
English is 22nd in my model, so he's there. Dietrich's 23rd, but he's 6,200 instead of English's 8,300. So, like, I'm playing Dietrich and I'm playing who's the other 6K guy? Like, maybe Colley, because he's 30th first in my model. So you could go those two guys and Scheffler, and then suddenly you can have like a normal lineup. You know.
No, don't disagree there. I mean, if you have confidence in 260 guys, and yeah, it works. But
Well, like there's always gonna be one or two 6K guys that goes off, you know. And so if
oh,
you pair them with
100%.
Scheffler,
I'd
if you pair
rather
them with
bet them
Scheffler,
in,
yeah,
I'd rather bet them in showdown rather than week
yeah.
long. But that's a whole other story.
Maybe
Yeah.
like someone like people aren't expecting like a Brian Harmon or something like that. Yes, I'm talking about
The
the Hobbit.
Hobbit is not gonna fucking show up in this.
I remember last time I said play the Hobbit and he won.
But that was in a birdie fest, not in a bombers contest. The Hobbit, everyone shoots like 300. The Hobbit shoots at 250.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
Hobbit. I mean, Hobbit is really good at approach 175 to 200 though. So
He is, but like,
it's like
but
that's
that means you
where
have
could
two
beat.
strokes get there instead of one, which some players can do in one.
Well, he's only 6,900 too. I don't mind playing him. I wouldn't bet him,
Oh,
but like,
fuck. He's a 69. Oh, damn it. Now I have to play him.
well,
See what I
Vegas.
did there? See what I did there?
Nice.
If you guys like Vegas, he's 6,100. He's the cheapest guy except for Campbell.
I'd rather take Vegas because I love Vegas. Just in general, I love Vegas.
I like the Vegas
Vegas is
call.
good. Vegas is good. He's got good power.
Hey, Vegas has made us money.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, not me, but you guys. I did bet it.
They made me money.
Yeah, you did.
First round leader, 5 G's.
Yeah,
Strip
awesome.
club money.
Fuck,
Fuck, I'm gonna go to strip club. Oh no, I can't. Nah, it's already 1:30. I can't.
Yeah, last time I haven't been to a strip club since before COVID.
You're not missing much, especially in Philly.
I'm not. Well, there's some good ones in Philly.
Okay, as somebody who used to live around the Philly area, there's Delilah's on the waterfront.
Yeah,
not.
I forget which one I went to. I only went to 2 strip clubs in my life. One was for my bachelor party, and the other one was, believe it or not, to meet an NFL source of mine, which I wrote about in Jerks. I obviously didn't say his name, but like he was. It was the Super Bowl in Miami right before COVID, and I was like, hey, do you want to meet up? And he's like, yeah, I'm at the so and so place. I'm like, okay, I'll meet you there. I assume this was like a bar, and it's like a strip club. Like, this is a little awkward. So we're like talking about like NFL draft stuff as like we're getting lap dances.
Yeah.
So
was it Scarlett or was it the Bellas? Or was it Tootsies?
It didn't sound like a strip club because I didn't think it was when I got there. So
well, it definitely wasn't 11 because it wasn't. It wasn't. It
was not a classy place. It was
and it wasn't Cheetahs. It wasn't Gold Rush.
It was there were a bunch of like
it wasn't big Playmates.
It was a bunch of big Latina girls there, which segues us into all the big women who says Gibbs, Henry, McConkey, Hubbard, my targets, then take Jameson Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. if available. I mean, there are different rounds though. Like Hubbard is obviously 4th, 5th round. McConkey's 2nd, 3rd. Henry's 1st, 2nd. Gibbs is 1st. I guess that's like you're trying to build a team there and then take Jameson Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Harrison's not going to be available after those guys. So Harrison usually goes like mid 3rd round, late 3rd round. I've seen him. Latest I've seen Harrison's mid 4th. And that was like I feel like a fluky sort of deal. And Jameson Williams, like he went 7 of 7 tonight, but I sometimes see him go like late 4th, early 5th. So I do like the plan. If you start Gibbs, Henry, McConkey, that's fine. I like Bucky Irving more than Henry. I'll say that. I like Chase Brown more than Henry. I like HM more than Henry. So if you have an opportunity to get those guys, I would take them over Henry. He's 31. McConkey's good. Hubbard, I like. Yeah, I mean, this is a good strategy. So I love big women. I definitely approve. So is that it? Do we have any more golf tidbits before we head out? Because it's 1:36 a.m. here on the East Coast.
Nothing I can think of because I gotta be in the office at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So nothing I can think of.
Okay, Butters, anything?
But if anybody wants anything, hit me up on Twitter.
What did you say, Butters?
I gotta look into it tomorrow. So.
Okay. All right, guys.
You have a lot of free time, so you can look into it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
All right, guys. We're almost to 3 hours now. All right, guys. Please hit like, subscribe, comment below.
If you stayed up and put up with us for the 3 hours, DM me and I will send you money. I'm not saying how much, It'll be more than $1, but it'll be less than $50.
All right. Well, if you
Whoever
made it
DMs me first gets the most.
if you made it this far, you made free money. So congratulations. But
Yeah,
all
you're
right,
welcome.
guys. Thank you so much. We're be doing another draft tomorrow night with Kenny. Kenny's back.
Of course. We're not that cool, so you guys Kenny showing up.
Well, he's back from paternity leave. He just had his 3rd kid. So congratulations.
Why do you stop at 2? Like 2 is like you do one-on-one defense. 3 is like zone. Like the reason I stopped at having 2 is because I wanted one-on-one. I had 6. I decided not to have 6. I had 2.
I would like to have more than 2 eventually, but like 2 right now is tough. Like Kenny's kids are just as old as mine.
If I was like 10 years younger, sure.
Right.
But I'm about to hit the 40 mark and I'm having hard enough time. Like I have dorsal neuritis in my foot. I have to wear a fucking air cast on my foot. And I have another torn rotator cuff that needs another surgery. So how can I run around with a newborn or multiple newborns at this age?
Here's what I'll say. I'm
going to hire Butters and his wife to move in with me so they can take care of my kid while I get my surgeries. That's what I would have said 10 years ago.
Here's what I'll say. Friday is the last day we'll ever have to deal with daycare as long as we stick with 2. So,
did you also like snip it?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Then there's always a possibility. Unless you're wrapping that shit up.
Well, we just that's the point of the
Look
show.
at that frozen look. We should capture that.
I'll go back to the bridge. Back to the bridge.
All right, back to the Butters Bridge of Shame.
Stare like. Oh shit! Oh, it was too good. I couldn't tell it was fake. You were mentally.
All right.
Oh god! Oh my god! I'm gonna die. I might die tonight from laughter because it's too fucking funny.
It's so good. All right, I love having you guys on the show. Can't wait for next time.
I tell you, he doesn't like us having us on the show, but
well, I mean, well, if I didn't, I wouldn't.
Walter, you're a good person. I appreciate you putting up with us, and we're just here giving our takes because that's all we know. And thanks for putting up with us. So to you, I say salute.
The pleasure is all mine, guys. It's like seriously.
That's what she said.
Yes. Look, that's what I said too. Like it's great to have you guys on the show. Lots of laughs and stuff like that. So
it's all we can have, man. If you're not laughing at this shit, life's too short, man.
That's true. That's true.
I might be dead tomorrow. You never know. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm so fucking kidding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we never know.
I gotta deal with enough personal drama that I have to joke about this. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into it. Long story short, I'm happy that fucker's dead. Anyway, we'll move into that.
I thought you were gonna say I might catch a stray water balloon or
no. Some guy that bullied me in the 8th grade had a heart attack. And now I'm kind of dancing on his grave, be like, well, if you were a bully, you might not have died. But,
Yeah, well, actually reminds me of the movie Big Fish. But anyway, that could go
it's exactly what it is. Like, Thomas Skillet, literally, like, I walk into, like, the school, and he would punch me in the face. And, like,
wow.
And I'd be like, if I fight him, then I'm going to be the one in trouble. But if I don't fight him, then I'm just gonna get beat up all day. So that's what happened.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Because it was like literally the whole Chicken Little, the sky is falling. But that's how much power this kid had because his dad was on the school board. Oh, my son would never do that. So it took me getting a video camera, like old school VHS camera on my shoulder to show that, like, I walk into the school and I would turn And then all of a sudden a fist hit me. And I was showed it's his kid running off.
That's wild.
And that's what it took. And yeah. So
well, it's it's always sucks to hear about like a bad situation.
But this
like
again,
that,
this is 25 years ago. Like,
yeah,
where
yeah,
you just whip out a phone and you would be like, do you really want to do that? But I don't think anybody understood the implications of video back then.
No, you never would have imagined it. Yeah.
No, but that was the whole point. It's like, oh, look, can you, hey, board of directors, council, can you fake someone's son hitting me in the face the minute I walk into the school?
Right.
Nope. Especially when I have videography about it. So, yeah. Anyway, long story short, I know we're going almost to 3 hours, but shit I dealt with. But my whole point is that, like, end of the day, people are gonna be assholes, and just protect yourself. Don't be.
Yeah.
Don't assume the world is in your best interest. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're 1/8 of a 24-hour live stream. So
we could probably do a couple like more, but in all
I think
honesty,
so too. But yeah, we're
honestly,
we're
if you did this on a Friday night, like we could probably do a 24-hour draft for best ball, and I have at least 3. Oh, I just won a 4th 555 ticket, and one of those is going to be Franklin. So Armac, we're in the 555 together.
Nice.
Along with the 20. So whatever we win in both of those, hopefully we win.
And whatever,
you're getting 10%
under the bridge.
Butters is probably gonna have to be like coaching me on that, or Walter's gonna coach me on that, because I'm kind of scared to play such high dollar shit. I've played it before, but I might need a tutor. Having 4 in the 555, like, how do you differentiate? Right,
well, you don't know what picks you're gonna get. You can't.
No, I get that. I Walter, and I'll give you a cut. I don't care. I just gotta figure out, like, I got 4 entries into this. Like, where do I get different? Where do I get weird? Where do I not get weird?
Go with your gut. Right? Go with your gut.
But to your point, it's all draft dependent, because every draft is different.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of like, I mean, I kind of know my shit, but you know this shit better than me. So,
well, I mean, we can talk about that whenever you.
We'll do it offline. We'll do it offline. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, this, what I got to deal with over the next like 4 weeks and change. So,
yeah,
I didn't expect to win 4 seats, but holy shit, I did.
That's awesome. So, man, hopefully you take one of those. This grand prize, one of those. So,
well, we
okay, yeah, and also Armac with the Franklin, yeah, Armac as well with the Franklin pick. So, which I think that'll be the team. Anyway, all right, guys, we're almost at 3 hours. So, all right, we'll have to the draft again. And well, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with Kenny, back from paternity leave, so he could tell us how it feels to be a dad for the 3rd time. But otherwise, I hope you have a great night, guys, and I'll